Yo, welcome. Fuck, I just need to turn off the TV. Welcome to the S Experience, aka boy Eric, man. We back, and you feel me? We back with the Westside Experience on a Sunday morning. You already know, game day. Shout out to everybody that's so far in here, man, and hopefully more people come on in on this Sunday morning. You feel me? I got my co-host here, of course, the other half of the Westside Experience, Westside Media, aka Raider Earn, up in the building. What's good with you?
Bro, bro, it's gonna be a long day today, bro. You're gonna
Oh, don't
need
even
some of
say
this
that, bro.
here, bro. You know what
Look,
I'm saying? You got it. I
all I
mean,
know, if we win, I'm gonna text you first and be like, "Look, you were wrong."
hey, if
Hopefully,
we
win.
if we win, I will look on DoorDash for some crow and have that motherfucker sent to my house. I hope that's the case, but it's just not gonna be.
You already know, man. We got a Raider game today, man, in about 3 hours. 3 hours and 5 minutes.
What up,
Exactly 3 hours
Cortez?
and 5 minutes. Against the Denver Donkeys. Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeehaw,
it's gonna be
yeehaw.
it's gonna be a unique one. There's a lot of people out. Colton Miller looks like he's not playing. So we might be without our left tackle. Devonte Adams rumors that he might not even play, but he said he's good to go. We'll see what happens. Game time decision.
Yeah, I'm hearing that
Um,
he's gonna play.
Besides that, I mean, shit, we here. They got a bunch of injuries to themselves. Of course, they traded away Bradley Chubb in the trade deadline. They lost both of the receivers in the past few weeks. So yeah, but if there's anything about the Raiders, we make third, fourth string receivers look like they're number one. So, yeah.
All the time.
Before we get into that game, you feel me, and we get more people in here. There's been a lot of good things that happened over the weekend. One thing, World Cup started today. That's what I was watching. I ain't gonna lie. I was up since like
Who's your
5 in the
team
morning.
gonna lose to?
Motherfucker, my team plays tomorrow.
Who's they gonna lose to?
They ain't gonna lose to the Wells, bro. They ain't gonna lose to Wells. USA all day. You already know,
Your team USA?
bro. It's all about USA, bro. Come on, man. That's
Oh.
that's where I'm at. That's where we are. That's where I was born. That's my shit. And Salvador's not even in the fucking World Cup, so they're okay.
They're not?
Anyways, they suck, bro. Anyways, on
They
another
always
note
suck,
as
but
well,
god damn.
college football was interesting yesterday. A lot of good games throughout the college football landscape. You feel me? USC beat UCLA, so fuck UCLA. Fuck the Bruins. JT, where the fuck
You
you at?
motherfuckers barely won. You won by
Oh
like the
my god,
fucking
here we go with
you won
that
by
shit.
the
We
you won by the
barely
enamel
won.
on your teeth, motherfucker.
We won, motherfucker. And you know where that bell's at? The bell is in USC. It's back in the color of cardinal red and the gold. You already know. Fuck UCLA. Fuck Charbonnet. Fuck, what's the other? Robinson, the fucking quarterback. Fuck him. And yeah,
What quarterback you think is better? Their quarterback or y'all quarterback? And don't
our
be biased.
quarterback.
Don't
Shit.
don't don't be biased.
I'm not being biased. Our quarterback. Stop playing with me.
He did make a
His
couple of nice
their
throws
their
yesterday though.
quarterback their quarterback just runs the ball. Our quarterback throws that, slings that shit.
Hey, he
Woo!
made a couple of nice throws on the move yesterday. I was like, that kid's like kind of impressive a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Didn't
Caleb
Salvador want to
Caleb, whatever the
look?
fuck his name is.
Caleb fucking Williams. He's him.
Okay.
He is the next best thing coming out of USC. I'm telling
You really think so? You think he's
you.
that
Yeah,
dude? I just seen a little bit of him, so I like I try not to judge on just like one
bro.
game.
You want to see a glimpse of him, bro? Look, I got a perfect, bro. I know you guys were watching. Oh my god, bro. Look. He's got to do this on a consistent basis next year because he's still staying there another year because he is only a sophomore, and I don't think he's
Sophomore,
gonna
yeah.
enter the draft this year. But let me see. Look at this shit, bro. Here, let me show you something, bro. People want a person that could get out of the pocket and sling that bitch. This is the guy for you. I'm telling you, bro. But people don't want to wait. So look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Let me hold up. Let me turn this on. Fuck. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this.
37 to play here in the first half. Williams under all kinds of pressure. Now scrambles, throws on the move, caught. What a catch. Ford down the sideline and out of.
That was
That's exactly the throw I was talking about that I saw. I was like, that is
that boy.
fucking nice, bro.
That boy has been doing it all season, bro. That boy got 470 yards yesterday, bro. 2 touchdowns and interception. He leads the college football landscape with the best touchdown to interception ratio. This guy is a fucking beast. Anyways, shout out to everybody that's up in here, man. Robert Pena's up in the building. I'm at the game. Oh shit, you're at the Raiders game, for sure, man. Oh,
You're at the
you are
game?
in
That's what's up.
Colorado, Denver, Colorado. Mile High. I'm at the game. Just want to show some love. Go Raiders. You already know what it is. Robert Pena, salute. Julio Jones up in the building. Salute to you. The Nation Nightmare Cortez up in the building as well. Stroud looked like he got a hip injury yesterday. Yeah, it does look like it. That's going to change a lot of things. I promise you that's going to change a lot of things. If that injury is worse than what it is, I don't think it's that bad, honestly. It could affect them a lot, and it could affect the whole draft in general. And that's why I said it's too early for mock drafts. I keep saying it. I'm at the construction zone building here in Denver, Colorado. Go Raiders. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to you. Owls Ghost. What's good, man? Salute SC and Earn. Hashtag Carr's fault.
Hey, what up, Ghost?
Shout out to Michael Guerrero up in the building, man. Michael, check your IG, brother, if you want to pop on in, brother. Shout out to James Furple. What up, Earn and SC? Salute, man. Raider Nation. You already know, man. Didn't someone go
Hey, James.
no. Yes.
Cause a way
Correct.
last time. What is he saying?
Because of the war that happened, the Civil War earlier.
Oh, a
tonight.
war. Okay.
Shout out to Dirty Eric. What's good, man? Good to see you. Shout out. Oh my God, here we go with this shit, man.
Hey, what up, Bruce? That's Bruce Davis. That's my homie.
Here we go with this shit. USC, UCLA, same thing. Motherfucker, get the fuck out of here.
No. So look, technically, Cool Kev, technically they play kind of in the same area, but UCLA, they play like way over in Westwood. They represent like the people like in Brentwood and that side of LA. And then USC, their nickname is the University of South Central. So they're more like the hood school, even though they're still a private university as well. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck UCLA. Anyways, shout out to Dirty Eric. Shout out to Emerald. Fight on. You already know, man. Fight on. All day, every day. We beat the UCLA Bruins. I'm just waiting on all the UCLA fans. Where's Anthony Estrada? Because he said that we're going to get knocked out. Where the fuck is JT? He's a UCLA fan. I want all the smoke today. Shout out to Dirty Eric. Josh will figure out a way to screw it up today. He always does. Shout out to Bourbon Country Raider. What's good, Bourbon? Good to see you, brother. Long time no see you, brother. Hope all is well. Shout out to Bruce Davis up in the building. Will Levis and Kentucky looked pretty good against Georgia's yesterday. He probably played the best out of every single quarterback that played. Yes, like
bro. Hold on. In the fourth quarter, didn't they have 0 points in the fourth quarter? And I know they scored some in the fourth quarter, but didn't Kentucky have 0?
Georgia had 0.
No, Kentucky had 0 in the fourth quarter.
No, Georgia had 0 points in the fourth.
No. Unless I was really high. I must have been really high then.
Yeah. Georgia has 0. 0. Yeah, 0 in the fourth. I'm looking at it right now. Hell Kentucky had 6 in the fourth, and that was their only point. Their only points came from the fourth quarter, and that was 6 points.
Georgia still won though, right?
Yeah, Georgia won 60-6. Will Levis was 20 for 31, 206 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That's the best that anybody has played against Georgia, but believe it or not.
He had a touchdown. So how did he have 6? Did they miss the extra point or did they miss the 2-point conversion?
I think they missed the 2-point conversion.
So
but this is the
guy that you guys want us to replace Carr with, right? A guy that scores.
I don't. I still want Hendon Hooker. But speaking of Hendon Hooker,
Me too.
Tennessee got upsetted. They got upset by South Carolina. Unranked South Carolina has beat number 5 ranked Tennessee. They beat them 63-38. And now you may ask, damn, Hendon Hooker must have had a horrible game. No, he did not. He went 25 for 42, wasn't good in completions, but went for 247 yards and 3 touchdowns.
That sounds like
so he didn't throw an interception. Just Spencer Rattler, though. He surprised me. He went 30 for 37, 438 yards, and 6 touchdowns, no interception.
Spencer Rattler plays for Oklahoma State?
He used to play for Oklahoma. He was the one that got his spot taken by Caleb Williams in Oklahoma last year. Then he left. He transferred out. Caleb transferred out, and he went to South Carolina. And they're unranked, and they just beat
Oh, he's in South Carolina. Okay.
They beat 5th ranked Tennessee, which is crazy. And unranked just beat number 5.
Wow. You never know. You just never know, bro.
But it does look like Hendon Hooker also got injured. So, yeah. That's
That's a guy I'm kind of like watching, hoping for.
It's like a significant knee injury, and he was a Heisman hopeful, bro. That's cool. Shout out to George C. What's good, man? Shout out to Jason Thomas in the building. Shout out to everybody in here, man. KJ Hendricks, what's good, man? What's good? What's good? You already know Fight Out, man. Shout out to everybody that's up in here. But yeah, Hooker got hurt, which sucks. Hooker got hurt. CJ Stroud got hurt. This is gonna affect a lot of things, man. And
Man, it always sucks when hookers get hurt, bro. Shit.
okay. Yeah, so it sucks, and I think that's the only reason why Tennessee lost, because of that. Uh, as of right now, they don't know what it is, what the injury may consist of, but I'll tell you this much: it was a non-contact injury, and you all know when it's a non-severe contact injury, it's most likely a
ACL,
torn ACL, and it was nasty, bro.
ACL, MCL,
And it does look like
Achilles.
and it does look like it's an ACL, bro. It does look like he tore his ACL.
Fuck.
Which sucks so bad because, bro, I don't like Will Levis, bro. I don't like him. I just don't. I'm not like the rest of the nation. He hasn't had a good football season.
He looks like the same. He puts up the same kind of numbers as Derek Carr. Derek Carr's
People are calling him
inconsistent.
Josh Allen, bro. What?
That's a fucking mind. I don't know. Stop it.
Bro. I may be 100% wrong. He may come into the league, start day one against a team, and look fucking tremendous. And I might be completely wrong. But what I've seen so far, this is not Josh Allen, bro. But I will give him the benefit of the doubt. He did throw a pick to one of the best corners in the draft, arguably
Guerrero,
the number one corner.
if you don't stop playing with me, you already know. Didn't you already post the link, Eric?
Yeah, and his IG.
I don't know. Mike over there on that shit.
Even before the game. I mean, even before the live. It's there. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's there. 20 minutes ago.
Pull up, bro.
But yeah, it's Ohio almost got upset yesterday too. It was a crazy game. They almost lost in a close game. Yeah. College football was really crazy. Oregon beats Utah. 12 ranked Oregon beats 10th ranked Utah, which, believe it or not,
Oregon.
USC with the win yesterday. They are going to the Pac-12 championship in Vegas
against Utah.
Nobody knows yet. I haven't seen on who against yet. But it most likely will be either Utah or Oregon. Yeah. But besides that,
what happened with Michigan yesterday? Did they win? I know they was in a dogfight.
Let me see. They won 19-17. They almost lost.
Ooh. To who? Who's that?
Illinois, unranked Illinois.
Shit, yesterday was crazy then.
Besides that, Alabama, of course, won 34-0. Besides that, Ohio beat Maryland 43-30. Georgia beat Kentucky. Penn State won 55-10. Cincinnati won 23-3. South Carolina upset 5th ranked Tennessee. Which, with that upset, it bumps USC up, bro. It bumps USC up. Which USC might actually make the fucking playoffs, bro. Which is crazy. I don't want to make the playoffs. I do not want to play in the playoffs, bro. I don't think USC is ready, bro.
What the hell? You don't want to play in the playoffs?
Bro, I think their offense is really good, but their defense, bro, oh my god, bro. That Grinch's defense, bro, is disgusting, bro. It's disgusting me bad, bro. And going against teams like, actually, you know what? Hold up. If you think of the teams that are right now in the playoffs, technically speaking, and most likely will get bumped up, is Georgia, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee might be bumped down, which was TCU, LSU, and then USC, and Alabama. Once Alabama might be bumped up, that means shit. Damn, you know what?
When you say
with them.
When you say Ohio, are you talking about University of Ohio or Ohio State University?
Bro, come on, bro.
No, I'm just making sure because there's two different ones.
Ohio State.
Okay.
But our offense could really has firepower, bro. We have a capable offense of beating any defense. It's just that defense that we got. But they did cause 3 takeaways, believe it or not. Even though it was a high scoring game, they caused 2 interceptions and a fumble.
Nice, nice.
Will
So,
Levis has been sacked 39 times, lost 3 starting O-line to the draft, and his top 2 wide receivers are true freshmen, Wanda Robinson to the draft. That's why his tape is better last year. No, yeah, he had better numbers last year, of course. Wanda Robinson, of course, is now with the Giants, I believe, if
okay,
I'm
so
not
now the
mistaken.
point is that he's going to be one of them top quarterbacks, right? He's most likely going to be going to a team that is going to be deficient in damn near everything. So, like, is that going to be his excuse when he gets to the NFL? Like, hey, I don't really have no weapons. I mean, you're going to go to a team with no weapons when you get drafted like really high. You feel me?
Yeah, last year he had a 233 completion for 353, which was 66 completion. He had 2,826 yards, 8 average, 24 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, and 79 being his longest touchdown. In 2022 so far, he's had 17 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. So literally, it kind of looks identical, to be honest. If you look at his play, because he has 17 touchdowns this year with 10 interceptions, and this is with bad O line, and none of his receivers are a bunch of freshmen and already 2,218 yards, and there's still, I believe, one more game to go. Last year, he had 2,826 yards with 24 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. So he had 7 more touchdowns last year than this year, and 3 more interceptions last year than this year.
Bourbon says that
Ohio almost lost as well. Yep, keep dreaming. USC would get hammered. I don't think we'll get hammered. I think our offense is capable of competing with any offense, but it's just that defense scares me. Eric, your USC defense will be asked because Riley never used defense. That's what it is. Will Levis has been in a pro style offense last 2 seasons. Big, tough, strong arm, can run, and high football IQ. Scouts and GMs prefer him. He will be first quarterback off the board after combine performance. Ooh, off the board.
hey,
Oh,
Bourbon, I respect your opinion and everything, but you're from Kentucky and Will Levis is from Kentucky. Could there be just a little bit of bias there?
I don't know. For me, I don't like Will Levis.
No, I'm asking Bourbon, like, is that like an honest assessment, or is that because you really like the guy? You know what I'm saying? Because I know
Okay,
my
I won't
my
say I don't
assessments on
like him.
people.
I'll say this. I don't. It's not that I don't like him. It's just I wouldn't take him for the Raiders. Me personally.
What?
But now it kind of forces my hand because now with Hendon Hooker being fucking practically out for the season, looking like it might most likely come down to Will Levis.
You know what? Honestly, you know what? We're not taking a quarterback in the first round. Sorry to disappoint everybody out there.
I think
We're
second,
not.
third.
We're not taking one in the first round, bro. We really like Garbers for some reason. I mean, I don't absolutely hate him, but he didn't look stellar to me. Like first time I saw Derek Carr play, I was like, oh shit, this guy is the fucking truth. You know what I mean? But I didn't get that out of Garbers. He looks cool, like, but he doesn't look like the future of the franchise or nothing. What I think is going to happen, we're going to have Derek next year, and we're going to have Garbers sitting behind him. Now, who do we have as a third quarterback? I don't know. But then the year after that, you got Max Johnson, I believe his name is, coming out of what is it, University of Texas, the Longhorns, Eric? That's Brad Johnson, the quarterback that beat us in the Super Bowl. That's his son. And I'm hearing from NFL coaches and things that this guy is the fucking truth. And that if we're going to draft a quarterback, that's the guy to wait for.
Yeah, I have the Rams game right in front of me right now because I need Matthew Stafford to do good. But besides that, shout out to Michael Guerrero. Stack them up, hit that like button. He says, "Nope, I'm taking you the assessment used by scouts and GMs," which he's not wrong. They do compare him, and you wonder why you hear a lot of things about Josh Allen because he does show glimpses of toughness and oh my god, he almost caught that. That's crazy. Toughness and stuff like that, and he's a 6'2", 232, so he's a big body guy. He knows how to throw. He could throw the tight windows over the middle. That's one of his most key things over the middle. Most of it. Besides that, he has the NFL arm. Like he's got the NFL arm. When you look at a quarterback, you already know like he's got an NFL arm or he don't got an NFL arm. And he got an NFL arm. I'll give him that. The only thing I don't like about him is that he gives up on plays too easily. Like he doesn't let a play develop sometimes and just runs. Like sometimes it's like you don't
Got you,
always
Bourbon.
need that. You feel me? Damn, he got fuck. God damn. Andy Dalton got thrown 30 yards. God, that D.
Hey, the fucking Colts are up on the Eagles right now, 7-0, and they got the ball.
Shout out to all eyes in the building. What's good, my brother? Hope all is well. Shout out to J Dub up in the building. And Bourbon, I'm on the same boat as you. I want Jalen Carter, bro.
I don't know who Jalen Carter is. Who's that?
The best D tackle in the in the draft, in my
For what
opinion,
school?
as of right now.
Is he Georgia? Okay.
Shout out to Pyro. Pyro's up in
Is
here.
he that
Why
monster
is it-
defensive tackle that they were double teaming every play yesterday?
Yeah.
They
He's
was
a big body,
doubling
bro.
him up like, bruh. This shit was crazy.
Shout out to Egalitarian, man. Shout out to all eyes up in the building, man. I don't know why it doesn't show Pyro's comment on here, but shout out to Pyro. What's good, Pyro?
What up, Pyro?
Unless he's not here, then I mean, shit. Michael's just say salute, but I don't see. Yeah, I don't see his comment. It's weird. The fuck? It's not even showing on streamer. Anyways, shout out to Pyro up in the building. What's good, Pyro? Jalen Carter is better than Davis too. I like Jalen Carter, bro. Jalen Carter has more stamina. That's been something that a lot of people didn't like about Jordan Davis, but with Jalen Carter, he's got more stamina than him. Oh, he
Really?
made the field goal 3-0 Saints. But besides that, yeah. Jalen Carter, Will Anderson, they're both pieces that you can have for the future, both on the defensive line.
And they're
Just
both at
with the
Georgia.
Raiders, yeah. The Will Anderson's from Alabama. But for me, I wouldn't. I don't know, bro. It's just we're in a tough predicament right now because it's like I don't want a top 3 pick, as crazy as that sounds. Because if you have a top 3 pick, you're forced on the hand to go best player available. And I feel like this regime doesn't go best player available. I think they go best player on their board. And their board is completely different than talent. But I don't know what they'll do with the first and second round pick. We haven't seen it.
New England front office. So if Ziegler is anything like their front office was in New England, bro, they're probably going to trade back from if it's a top 2 to
Yeah.
4 pick. I mean top 4 pick. Probably going
Pretty
to
well.
trade back to about 8, 7, 8, 9 area
I agree.
and try to pick up something else.
I agree. I mean, I would do that. Oh, yep. Jalen Carter is better than Jordan Davis, and yes, he was the one getting double teamed all day yesterday. Yep, and I want Jalen Carter, bro. That's gonna be the one I'm screaming. I know a lot of people may disagree because everybody wants a quarterback in the first round, but for me, I'll take Jalen Carter.
We have
For me.
we have way bigger other problems than fucking quarterback.
Yeah, I'm also not sold on Chase Garber, so I think we need a quarterback, but just not in the first round.
I don't think it's going to be not until next draft. We have too many other priority holes to fill this draft.
But I don't know. This regime is just, I don't know. It's weird.
They're
It's a weird regime.
unpredictable. Right.
They could easily release Carr, bro. And we're in a whole different boat. It's just weird.
Oh, speaking of that, that's something I wanted to talk about, bro. Did you see what Devonte posted yesterday?
Nah.
Devonte Adams posted on Twitter. He said, "If bro goes, I'm out," and the little Chuck the Deuce sign. And then he erased that shit hella quick, like 5 minutes later. But it
Where did you
already
see
got
that?
caught. Where did I see that shit? We was on live yesterday morning, and I can't remember who pulled it up.
Anybody got that screenshot?
It was on Gabe's show. Hey,
Like,
Gabe,
Gabe
you
was
in
live
here?
yesterday?
Yesterday morning. No, Dirty Low show. I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me see. Devonte Adams tweet. Let me see. Somebody gotta show me that.
We was on live on Dirty Low show, and somebody pulled it up, and they was like, "Look, this just happened right now."
If anybody got that screenshot, send it to me. I did not know that.
Let's see if I
Jordan
can find it.
Davis went 13 overall last year, so we could trade back 10 to 13 to get him and add more picks. There's a lot of good defensive players, Bourbon, in the draft next year, bro. I actually have a list right now of some people that I have, which I'll pop it up right now. I have it in my Google Docs. Give me a second. I'm just not gonna do a full blown live of like mock draft yet or any of that because I think it's way too early. Just because I know the season's practically over, but the thing is that what's it called? It's that things change. Like you seen, Hendon Hooker just got an injury, right? Hendon Hooker just got an injury. Um,
Uh-huh.
CJ Stroud looks like he's got a hip injury. It's just a lot of things could happen. Injuries, and then who plays in the bowl games, who doesn't, and then the combine, and then maybe a trade happens before the draft or we trade or something. So that's why I don't do mock drafts. And I learned my lesson last year. I did so many mock drafts that it didn't even matter at the end because the first, the second round pick was gone. So um Bourbon, what the bro? We just like we just have like the same mentality when it comes to the draft. Like Ern could even tell you, I literally said Joey Porter Jr.'s name on my list, bro. I from Penn State. I like that guy, Jalen Carter, bro. Let me pop up my list real quick.
Yo, Guerrero, were you on the panel with us yesterday when that tweet came through about Devonte? Yeah, all eyes. Defense, defense, defense for sure. We're about to run 6 running backs and 4 fullbacks. Man, I wouldn't doubt it. Keep in mind, Seattle has
Jalen
Denver's
Carter is on my
first,
list.
which we start
Bijan
playing.
Robinson from Texas, the running back. Joy Porter Jr. of course from Penn State. Let me see. Keely Ringo. Hopefully I said that right, from Georgia, 6'2" guy over there, cornerback. I had Hendon Hooker, but now he's injured. I have Jordan Battle from Alabama. I also have. Let me see. Let's go down. I also have I can never say his name, bro. I call him Sakai Ika from Baylor, the D tackle over there. They got Will Anderson's on my list. Um, yeah, that's it.
Eric, you can never say anybody's name right.
Fuck you.
Hey, what's the small forward for the Lakers? What's his name?
From what? Ours?
Yeah, the one you guys got right now. Not LeBron. There's the other guy.
The guy that we got rid of?
His
Or
name.
playing for us right now?
I don't know how to pronounce it. His name is like Lonnie something.
Lonnie Walker? Lonnie Walker?
Oh yeah. How'd you say it?
Lonnie Walker?
That's not what you said, motherfucker.
Lonnie Walker. What?
You said Loney Walker.
Okay. And what?
The point
Shit.
was Eric can't pronounce shit.
Fuck you. But yeah, there's more people on my list, but I need to categorize my shit in a table. Like, oh, this is the quarterbacks, this is the running backs, this is stuff like that. But besides that, look at people hating on USC. You know what's so crazy? See, Cool kept talk shit about USC, but that says go get the D tackle from Fresno State. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, bro. Like, Cool kept-
USC to me is like, I want to like that school because they're California and shit, but like their fans are kind of like Dodger fans and Laker fans and just
loyal.
Yankee fans. No, like delusional most of the time and like
How, bro?
very, very, very arrogant.
The fuck? How, bro? We don't even talk shit that much, bro. We've been shit for the past few years. We don't. We're finally performing. That's why we're up here now. We winning. We winning.
Most of the time when we talk college football, you're like, "Fuck your Stanford Cardinal, fuck your Cal Bears," and I'd be like,
"Yeah, and we beat all y'all. So what?
I don't
can
even
talk shit once we beat them. I can't talk shit when we beat y'all.
Only if I was talking, whatever. I don't know.
I can't. So you don't shit when you win, but so you're telling me that every time Warriors win and Lakers lose, you don't talk shit or you don't text me.
Oh exactly. yeah, for sure. But that's basketball. That's different. It's not college football.
What? Yo, bro, what, bro? If my team beats your team, I'm talking shit.
But I don't claim either one of those teams.
You claim Stanford. You claim Stanford. We could go back in the lives. You claim Stanford. You said really. I was Stanford. I'm technically a Stanford Cardinal fan. That's what you said. Who was there?
I guess that might be true, but like I can't even tell you who our quarterback is. I can't even tell you who our fucking coach is,
You be
bro.
too high sometimes.
I really can't even tell you one player we got right now.
The game starts at 1:05 Pacific Standard Time, 4:05 Eastern Standard Time. Chansworthy. I like Battle too. I also like Forbes and Green, both cornerbacks off of Missouri State. Hey, I gotta look into that. And Battle, Battle.
College football, or are we talking Raiders game day? What are we doing?
We'll talk about Raiders game day right now. The Westside Experience is about everything, motherfucker. You know this. just don't draft anyone. Do we really have to continue talking about the Raiders, bro? We already know what you're gonna fucking say. Remember the movie and we're gonna get fucked and
Okay. For you guys that haven't heard it yet, does anybody out there know the movie, the situation like between Ike and Tina Turner? Remember that movie? What's Love Got to Do with It? Where Ike is always beating on Tina Turner and shit, and like basically making her like like his bitch, kind of. You know what I mean? I don't want to disrespect Tina Turner like that, but that's basically the whole point of the story, that he was making her his bitch, right? Now, do you guys remember, like, towards the end of the movie, like she had took all them beatings for all them years and shit, and then like towards the end of the movie, like they was in a limo ride, and like she had just finally had enough, and she beat the fuck out of him in the back of the limo. Yeah, so now, okay, so we've been beating on the Broncos for like the last 4 years in a row, and now like we're pretty much at rock bottom as far as like just our performance, our morale, like everything. And we're going into their house. They have an axe to grind, and Russell Wilson looked really good on that last drive last week. Now I know it's one drive, but I mean, like, it's halfway through the season, and if Russell Wilson's gonna make a turnaround, this is about that time. And it looked like in that second half of last week, they was looking like they was letting him be Russ and like letting Russ cook. I'm really worried about this game, bro. I have a feeling we're about to take that limo ride and we're about to get our ass beat. So just keep that on your radar. When that happens, I'll be the first person to hop on and be like, "I told you, motherfuckers."
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, they bringing back the Italian chicken sandwich at Burger King.
Oh my God. Of course, all eyes is talking shit because Fresno got drop shotted and drop kicked by USC. That's why he's talking shit. It's okay, all eyes. You don't gotta be salty, bro. You don't gotta be salty. And Cool Kev talks so much shit for somebody that he doesn't support any team in any fucking sport. Like the only teams he supports is the Warriors and the fucking Raiders. And then besides that, he talks shit about baseball, but he's not even a baseball fan in general, so he doesn't even have the right to talk shit. That's why I ignore him sometimes. And then in college football, what? He's over there in New York, so what? What do you got over there? Fucking what? Well, what teams are over there? I don't even
College
know what fucking
football,
teams.
they got Penn State up there in that
Penn
area. They got
State,
Temple. They got
Temple, Temple. Cool Kev is
fuck.
like a Temple fan.
They got Maryland, Virginia,
There you go. You could go with Virginia, Maryland. There you go.
Virginia Tech,
There you go. Hey, there you go. Virginia Tech.
South
What the
South
Virginia Tech
Carolina.
is not in New York, is it? No.
Well, I mean, it's like in that area. I'm just trying to think of like any notable team in that region, bro. Can you think of one? Penn State is the main one. Maryland.
Because they're all shit. That's why. That's why we can't think of them. They're all shit.
Who else
That's
is
why
good
Cool
in that
Kev stays
region?
quiet. That's why Cool Kev doesn't support anybody because all his teams over there are fucking shit. So of course he don't want to lose.
All
You
the
wonder
good
why he
teams are in
hasn't even talked shit about the Lakers the past few weeks because y'all been getting fucking your asses whooped too over there in Warriors. So that's why he doesn't do that. At least
Hey,
I keep the same energy when we win and lose.
what's y'all record? No, you stop that shit, Eric. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it
Hey,
now.
we do.
Stop it
We do.
now.
We
Hold
do.
on. Hold on. You're lucky
We
I ain't
do.
got it. You're lucky I don't have a mute
Yeah.
button. I'll mute your
Yeah.
ass to make my
Yeah.
point right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, let me
Yeah.
ask you a
Back up.
question. Let me ask you a
All right.
question, E. Now, last year, remember when the season started up and you was doing Laker games and I was doing a couple Warriors games here and there, and you was like, "Yeah, we about to do this and this and this," and then like I remember like you probably did about 7 games. Actually, you know what? After 3 games, it wasn't even you doing the games no more. It was Coach Dante doing the game, and you just throwing hats and all kind of shit in the background. So I
Yeah,
remember
because
after
I
about
don't get the
seven
Laker
games,
games over here.
you was just like, "Man, fuck this! I ain't doing this shit no more." So is that technically keeping the same energy or nah?
Technically is because I was still doing the games. I was still putting my face on the fucking screen while still
No,
listening to Coach Dante do the play-by-play.
after the 7 games, when you guys
It was
got your
more than
ass whipped,
7 games. It was
it
more
was
than
like
7 games.
it was like okay, it was like
It was
6.
more than 7 games. I built my channel on the Lakers in the beginning. What are you
Okay, it was
talking about?
8. It might have been 8 then.
It was double digits, bro.
Okay,
I
it was
did more
10.
Laker games than you did Warrior games last year, bro.
Did you?
That's true. It's facts. You know it. It's facts. So don't you came out of the cut again. Once what happened? What happened? Once the Warriors started winning in the playoffs, you came out of nowhere. Yeah, 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 Yeah.
But
Anyways, let's go back to Raiders talk.
I had been telling you since the beginning of last season, I like we gonna win the championship. He's
I'll
like,
give you
when
that.
you guys lose, I'm gonna be here talking shit. I'm still waiting for you to be talking shit, bro.
Hey, it's okay. We'll come back. We're on a winning streak. It's fine. All right, anyways, I think we only win 2 more games this season. God. And DC4 comes back next year unless we get Brady in free agency or trade for A-Rod. Bourbon.
If we get Brady next year, I'm taking the season off.
Okay, can't say that, bro, because now I have to go against you, bro, because it's like I called everybody that said that fake fans when they say that if Carr doesn't leave, they're not true Raider fans. If
I
Tom
didn't say
Brady,
I
we
didn't
have
say
to
I
be
wasn't
Raider
gonna
fans.
support the team, but I'm not gonna be doing content like out every day and on every fucking panel. That's what I mean by taking the season off. Fuck that shit, bro.
Oh, okay, I feel you. I feel you. He said University of USC University of South Covina. That doesn't even make sense.
South Covina.
Anyways, that don't even make sense.
Is
Anyways,
there? There's not even a South Covina, bro. It's just
I
Covina
know that's what I'm saying. That's
and West
it's West
Covina.
Covina. Yeah, you don't even make sense. But anyway, damn, did he get picked off?
What
Oh
game
no.
you watching?
Okay. Anyways, this is my take on it because I know a lot of people are starting to talk about Brady and saying that Brady might come. We heard this last year. He didn't
Look,
come.
Ja Raider saying it in the chat. Exactly what I was telling you about that IG thing yesterday, Devonte.
I need it. I need it. I don't believe it until I see it, bro. I'm just
Ja
that type
Raider,
of person, bro.
can you get that some? I know I seen it with my eyes yesterday, but
I,
he did like Ja Raider. Is there any way you can find
I
that for us?
I'm that person, like
It was
I'm
on the
that
live
person
yesterday.
with
If you
anybody,
can
bro. Like when you
snapshot it.
tell me about, oh, he said, she said, they got in a fight, whatever. I haven't seen reports from people with verification. I just don't believe it, you know. But it's hard to think that Adams will leave just like that. It really
It's not
like
hard to
it.
believe if you think
I
about
don't
it.
know, bro. Cause it's
Because
like I don't think Adams is that type of person, bro.
who's gonna want to sit on a fucking shitty ass organization that's rebuilding in the prime of their career? Who? 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 Who?
But he just
Who?
got here, bro. You really think he's just gonna
Who?
come here? That's gonna ruin his career even more, in my
Eric,
opinion.
if you're in the prime of your career and you've been just fuck it, let's just leave it at that. You're in the prime of your career and you get traded to the Cleveland Browns and they're talking okay, you got traded to the Cleveland Browns to go play with your best friend. The main reason that you came there was to play with your best friend. Even though they're paying you a lot of money, but you would have went somewhere else and still got a lot of money. But you went to Cleveland to go play with your boy. But then you get there and they trade your boy out of there after 1 year.
But he's also been a
And
Raider
and
fan.
and they're in a fucking rebuild.
He's been a Raider fan since young, bro. He's in his childhood team. Do you really think he's gonna just give up after a year?
This is his career, bro. This is his career. This is going to go down like on his legacy. Fuck the team loyalty that that you were loyal to as a child. It's different for us. When we're loyal to a team as a child, we keep that all the way through our life. But when you're a professional athlete, especially when you go into that field, like your loyalty, you see the business side and you're like, I'm not loyal to none of these motherfuckers, really.
But see, here's my counter to it. And shout out to Spicy Raider up in a bit. What up, sis? Hope all is well.
Spicy?
And that's fire. I see. She said tour of the Raiders facility and Henderson dropping soon. Check it out on our channel. That's fire. They do a lot of fire content IRL, especially.
Yeah.
But before I continue with the topic, let me change this. I got somebody backstage, man. He finally joined us. You already know, repping the Raiders, and I know he's excited for this. Well, I hope he's excited for this game because we already beat him once. And I know if we beat him again, he's going to have a field day, regardless of our record. All the way from Denver, Colorado. Our fellow other groupie. And a loyal supporter to a lot of people, man. And I consider him a brother, man, family over here, man. Also, his name is Lakers Gang. Michael Guerrero up in the building. What's good, Michael?
Yes, sir. Lakers, baby. You already know.
Mike,
How you
Mike.
feeling, brother?
Yo,
What,
Mike.
Ern? What?
Tell him about that fucking post yesterday that when we saw it on the live. Who was it that pulled that out?
Let's talk about it here.
Oh, the Devonte Adams.
Yeah, who was that? Was that Gravy?
Who showed us the message? I don't remember, but I do remember seeing the message.
Yeah.
If my brother's out, I'm out, or something like that.
If brother goes, I'm out.
Yeah,
and then the
so-
little check in the deuce.
That's crazy. Adam's gone after this year. That's the topic. Fuck it. I just made that on point. Uh, it's just, oh my god, bro. I just don't want Brady, bro. As much as crazy as it sounds to people, they're like, "How do you not want to go?" He knows McDaniel's system is the way this team is heading, bro. It's just another rebuild, bro. It yes,
Exactly what
it
it is.
blows my mind that I'm even saying it, and it blows my mind that we got Adams, we got Chandler Jones, we got talent on this team, but the way we're going, bro, is just there's a
Colton
reason
Miller's
why,
out.
and that's an, and then people are getting what? People are getting traded, released. People are getting uh healthy scratches left and right. Like
Locker
it's
room
like
fight.
it, and I mean, I still need to see that proof, but I believe it. I think the
That
locker
one's
room is
not gonna
split up.
come out.
The locker room is split up. It's just a whole different, like, I don't know, bro. I just
I don't see
I
Devonte Adams being the type of person that will erase shit because he's so straightforward. He don't, you know what I mean?
that's what I'm
That's what's weird
saying.
about that too.
No,
That's
think
what
about
weird.
this. He probably got frustrated, posted the shit, and his agent called him immediately, like, "Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You
Take that shit
dumbass! What
down."
the hell you
Right.
doing?
That's probably why he erased that shit hella quick.
And yeah, and what's crazy, spicy, is that Jones, believe it or not, I keep saying this, is like statistically, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer. As much as we wouldn't put him in, I wouldn't put him in. It's just the fact that statistically and what he's done in his career gets him in the Hall of Fame, because you know how twisted the Hall of Fame is nowadays. They put in practically anybody besides Raider. I mean, he is technically a Raider now, but you know, they like to put in players that have statistics and sometimes winning and stuff like that. So it all depends. But I remember in the offseason we were talking about how Chandler Jones and Max Crosby was gonna be a dynamic duo and this and that. Now it's not working, right? And it's crazy that he only has half a sack. Now you look at the other players that are not having the best of seasons, right? Trayvon Merrick, Gion Brown, these guys that were supposed to come in here and look good are not looking good. So in my opinion, I think a lot of players are gone after this year, and that causes for uh I mean, I'm sorry to say it, a rebuild. What do you guys
The
think? You
whole
guys think this is a
the whole
rebuild now?
linebacker the whole linebacking core has to be revamped. All of
It,
them.
it
Look,
it's a
Denzel Perryman's he's on the last year of his contract. Jalen Brown's on a 1-year contract, and Devon Diablo's not panning out. All three of them got to be replaced. Sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
oh no, I was just gonna say shit, I lost my train of thought, dog. My fault.
That's
Go
why I
ahead.
voted my shit out because I didn't want to lose my train of thought.
I just seen Taysom Hill running, and I was just thinking that he never passes the fucking ball. Every time he touches it, he's gonna run the fucking ball, man. That's so fucking predictable from the Saints.
Nah, he throws it from time to time.
Yeah, now he is.
Fucking muted. Fuck.
But anyways, what were we
But
saying?
as far as the
Like, is
rebuild,
this a rebuild? Is this now
Oh
where we're
yeah,
at
it
right now?
is.
A rebuild?
It is, Eric. I mean,
I think so
they're
too.
not gonna publicly say it, brother. You know what I mean? So, they're doing it by making the moves that they're making, putting the rookies out there. That's how you kind of wink, wink, tank without tanking. You know what I mean? So, it's a tough word to be saying that in the NFL with all these gamblings and all these fantasies and all this shit. So, the only way you do it is you put the not a shitty product, but a product that you already know. Hey, we can. That's a blaming game right there. Hey, we got rookies out there. We got injuries. We got all kinds of shit. So, you know what I mean? That's the way I feel about it. So, it hurts to say it. I think they're still gonna be out there playing
Yeah.
hard and shit. And if
Facts.
they win, they win. If they lose, they lose. Dog. Pretty much, I think right now.
Hey, bro, and that's what sucks, man. It's like I continue hearing this, right? Let like every coaching staff that's coming into the Raiders in the past 2 decades. Let me actually open the door.
Salute to the homeboy Pyro. What's going on?
Pyro.
Cool Kev, the chat cracking.
But shout out to the chat. But this is what pisses me off, right? And why I'm probably one of the most vocal when it comes to Mark Davis, right? Um, and a lot of people disagree, right? A lot of people like to put it on Carr. A lot of people like to put it on other players. A lot of people like to put it on the coaching staff. And I actually made a poll on my community tab, which we'll go over it right now. Over 100 already votes. Um, The question here is like, why do we have to consistently be accepting of what's going on? And this is what I mean. Every year we get a coach, right? Practically, that's how it looks. And we always say, let's give them 2 to 3 years, right? We look at all the coaches from Al Davis decline to Mark Davis coming up, right? And all in general, for me, there's a trend with all these coaches. We give them 2 to 3 years, and they do exactly what we knew from the bat that they weren't head coaches, right? Lane Kiffin had a couple years. Tom Cable had a couple years as a head coach. Art Shell's the only one that had 1 year. Jack Del Rio had the first bad year. Then the second, he took the team to the playoffs where Derek Carr got hurt. Then the next year, they full blown blew it up. Then brought in Gruden, and then Gruden had another 3 years, and he lost the first year horribly, and then became 500, and then the third year he got taken over. So it's just a little bit of a trend with, let's give him 2 to 3 years, give him 2 and 3 years. But this team is way different than before. Before, as Raiders, we already blew shit up. So it's like, okay, we're getting a coach to start new, anyways, afresh. We knew that off the bat. This year, technically speaking, this team was ready to win now, believe it or not. And I'm not saying win the Super Bowl. In the offseason, I said 12-5, but I also said I think we could make it far in the playoffs. This on paper, this team is really good. But here comes McDaniels. Here comes this. I think their original plan wasn't to throw everything away. I think the original plan was to win, but because they ain't winning, they threw they threw everything out there in the dirt. They're making moves to make it act for the Raider Nation. Oh yeah, it was just a test season, blah blah blah. And I think they're just trying to cover their tracks. With Mark Davis, the reason being why he keeps Josh McDaniels is because he knows if McDaniels doesn't work out, his head will be on a platter. So in order to make that work, he's got to give McDaniels more years and come out and say, "Hey, this is the plan." So I mean, that's just my take on it. I don't know. I don't like. I don't know.
Or at
Like,
least give them the 8 games remaining. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
hell yeah, I mean, Mark Davis. I mean, he's right now put in a bind too because I think that he's making the moves, but right now these moves ain't panning out. You know what I mean? So it's not a lack of not effort. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to put the right people in there. Unfortunately, especially this year with the 6 games that we've had in our hands to win, if those games go the other way, man, like I said, we'll be sweeping a lot of these little shits under the rug right now. But because we're losing, man, everything's just, hey, dog.
Magnified.
Yeah, man, big time. So it's really hard for us to say if Josh McDaniels, hell yeah, lost the locker room, whatever. But it's tough to judge a coach after 9 games, 10 games, dog. Like it's tough, dog. It is
But
tough.
we had these doubts about him going into the fucking as soon as he was hired. Everybody already had these doubts because of shit that we heard before.
But we wouldn't not have these doubts earned if Carr
But
was
then it
playing
shows
MVP level, dog. Let's be honest. If he was playing MVP level, let's those 6 games that he had on his hands, those last drives, he would have gone down there and win. Hey, Josh McDaniels and Derek Carr will be a beautiful tandem right now, dog.
you know what? That
So
would have been true. That is
So
true.
does
I'm
this all
serious.
fall back on Derek Carr then?
No, it's not that. But I'm just saying, if Carr was playing MVP level, let's be a buck. We will win these other games, dog.
Yeah.
That's the
If
thing.
if the coaches were coaching at an MVP level, then Derek could be playing to the best of his ability.
I don't think Josh McDaniel goes and says, "Hey, Carr, look, man, 4th and 1. I want Renfro and Devonte Adams to run to each other, dog. All right, so
No,
just throw.
not
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying those little things have killed us, Ern, in these games.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, dog? Like so.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's come down to like if we were getting blown out each game, I would think Josh McDaniels has lost his locker room big time. But hey, other than the Saints game, we've been in every fucking game, dog. As much dysfunction as we've had all this year, we've still been in each game. That's what's so fucking frustrating, dog. So now, hell yeah, they have to blow it up. Fuck, 2-7. It's like, hey, come on, man. Let's get the guys out of here that have the clicks, all this bad juju. I want my guys in here. Hey, Masterson, Palomao, whatever his name is. All these guys are gonna start playing these fuckers.
Yeah.
Hey, Cohen Miller, all of a sudden, he has this, that. He hasn't been playing great anyways, too, anyways, this year. So man, let's just
Fuck it,
say.
get somebody in there to see what they can do.
I
Shit.
hope it's not a Luminor, but hey.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
it's just crazy to see how much of a decline a lot of these players have had. Right, these are players that performed in other teams and come into here, and some may say a scheme, right, and stuff like that. And McDaniel's needs his guys and stuff like that. This is the difference, and let me tell you, this is the difference between a head coach and not a head coach. A true head coach adapts to the players they got and their talent. Okay, that's what a good head coach. Brian DeBoer just picked up the Giants, and the Giants weren't too good last season. He picked up the same team, got a couple pieces, and that's it. And now look at where they're at. You look at people like Mike Daniels, which was an ex offensive coordinator for the Niners, went to Miami. What is he doing over there that's so successful? Why he's being so successful is that he's making it simple for Tua and the offense and the defense. He came in there, said, okay, this is a team that could win. They missed the playoffs the last 2 seasons, but this team has so much talent. How can I make this talent make the playoffs? Hmm, maybe I need to use these guys to the best of ability. That's what a good head coach does. With
Yep.
Josh McDaniels, the reason why I have such a problem with him year one is because we already have that Denver tape from him. And I know people don't like to talk about the Broncos and saying that's a whole different scenario. Yes, it's a whole different scenario. In that scenario, he had an excuse to blow shit up and do what he did. In this scenario, he's adapting a technically a playoff team with more talent than what it was last year, with Devonte Adams being the number one instead of Zay Jones. And you go from a team that in game winning drives, they were 7-2 last year to 0-7 this year. That is a major problem. Now some may say DC4 is not playing good, which is understandable because he ain't playing good. That's no excuse for him. But at the end of the day, Carr was the same person that was under helm last year that went 7-2 in game winning drives to with no practically nobody to this year with all the talent going 0-7. So now you get to question, is it truly the players or is it truly the coaching staff on why the same people that are on the team, like Carr, Jacobs, and stuff like that in the offensive line, is the same people that were there last year. But now you have Devonte Adams on top of that with more talent. So now it's like, who do you blame? And that's the struggling part about it, because it's like I'm trying to put the blame somewhere, but then there's blame there, and then there's blame there. You feel me? And it's just a whole fucking mix up with this team, and I don't know what the fuck this team is doing.
It's
I
just
could say
very
it's a
hard for
rebuild.
me to. It's very hard
But
for me to believe that Derek Carr went from one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league to one of the stupidest quarterbacks in the
that's what
league
I'm
in
saying.
1 year.
I think he's
That's
just
very
mentally
hard for me to
drained, bro.
believe.
I think a part of it is the mentally drained, bro. The organization has done him bad. I mean, he's cried. It kind of shows that he's just mentally done, in my opinion. And I think that's why we should let him go. I'm not saying we should let him go because he's just playing bad 1 year. I think we should let him go because I think he's just mentally done. Not with the game of football, but with just too
Th-
much to handle. You feel me?
this is the way I feel about it. It's a blessing that we made the playoffs last year, fellas. No doubt about it. It was a special run. It was a special run that we had. I almost sounded like OG. It was a special run, guys. Hey, my bad. Hey, look,
We love you, OG.
it was a special run. We had a fucking hey dog, a nice little 4 game stretch. Shit went our way. Hey dog, we gathered the troops as a team. It's the most beautiful thing that can happen is a team to join and go out there and beat whoever you gotta beat. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's fucked up that Josh McDaniels inherited this team that okay, we made a special run last year to the playoffs, but in reality, I wish you can compare last year's roster to our roster and see how far apart which players do we really do have that really did impact us in the locker room, like the Zay Jones of the worlds and all these other fools that were
Hangings.
yeah, you know. So for me, it's fucked up that the results that we have this year, it makes Josh McDaniels look bad like a motherfucker, no doubt about it. And I'm not saying it's not nothing his fault because it is part of his fault, but I need to give him a full season, full draft picks, and hey, dog, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of firing these motherfuckers, and then we bring somebody else, and just it's a flip of a coin. Hopefully, this motherfucker turns it around. You know what
Now,
I'm
Mike,
now,
saying?
if
let
you
me let me ask you. Let me ask
What?
you. So at the end of next year, if we have an identical record to this year, are you ready to get rid of him?
Man, we have to, dog.
Okay.
We have to, no doubt about. And it sucks. It sucks. We have to go through this shit. But Gruden situation, all this other shit. I mean, it puts Mark Davis like this. Like right now, he has to say the right things. He's not gonna basically say it after 9 games. I already signed this motherfucker for 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say, oh man, hey, you know what? Yeah, man, this guy, he ain't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying?
He has to give
Yeah,
him the stamp of approval at least till the end of the year. You ain't gonna throw your coach under the bus in the middle of the season.
facts. And
It
uh,
sucks, dog. It
Spicy has a
sucks.
question, and I have my takes on it. And like I said, people may disagree always. A lot of people have been disagreeing with me lately, just because I've been more of the most
Who wants to go
vocal when it
first on
comes to
this one?
coaching stuff.
What was the
Uh,
question?
was last year a fluke? And in my opinion, I don't think it's a fluke, and this is the reason being. Before the Rugg situation and before the Gruden situation, we were looking like a playoff team. Now, with that happening, everybody was mentally out of it. They weren't looking too good, and we were already half of Raider Nation was calling the white flag, believe it or not, and people are not going to admit it right now. But I know who you are because I was a viewer last year, bro. Like in the middle of the season, I was watching YouTube. I was not even a content creator. I didn't come till the second after the second Chiefs game. That's when I started doing a bunch of stuff, right? Um, but when it comes to the Raiders last year, is that they look like a playoff team before that. After that, we were already calling for the white flag. A lot of us were calling for the white flag, already saying we're not going to make the playoffs. For a team that wasn't supposed to make the playoffs to make the playoffs, that shows that that team, all they needed was somebody to put their mind straight and tell them, hey, the season's not over. And that's what Rich Bisaccia did, believe it or not. He's a guy that could lead people. He's not a head coach, but he could lead people and motivate. He did exactly that. The team came up and won 4 games in a row. And people may say, hey, we got lucky that this team lost, this team lost. But at the end of the day, we technically controlled our destiny because we beat a Colts team that was right there in the playoff race. We beat a Chargers team that it was either they win and we're out, or we win and they're out. And they had Justin Herbert, they had everybody, Eckler, all of them. And we weren't supposed to win that. And we went out there and won. Now, you go into the Bengals game, right? We lost by one possession, and that one possession was when they blew the whistle and called the dead ball, but then called it a touchdown. Imagine if that was never called. Just hypothetically, it would have been an overtime game. We would have took the Bengals, the Super Bowl runner-ups, to the playoff. So for me, if we would have got blown out by the Bengals, I would have said a fluke. But because we only lost by one possession, and this team that was already done comes up and wins, I feel like, in my opinion, it was not a fluke because they still went out there and played the games they needed to win, and they went out there and won those games.
But those
But what do you guys think?
that transition was easier for that team, Eric, because they were under that system for 4 straight years. So that transition for them last year, gathering together, like I said, that leadership was a little bit different last year. I don't think we have the same leadership this year.
Their leaders last year were defined. Everybody knew who they were, and yeah,
And because they were under that little system for 4 years, dog.
yeah.
So when you
Questions,
get a
Larry?
new regime, and this doesn't make Josh McDaniels look any better, but you get a new regime, they're trying to implement their shit, and it throws everybody off, dog. After 4 years, dog, you go under the same bullshit of John Gruden, John Gruden, John Gruden.
Yeah,
Then you got this military kind of guy wants to come in and implement his shit. You know what I'm saying? He wants to get you off social media. He wants to fucking be like so fucking New England. And these motherfuckers are like, man, this is the way I feel. So I
yeah.
bet you some of those Gruden players are like, man, fuck this shit, dog. Especially after losing. I think that's what comes with losing. If we were winning, I'm telling you, man,
It would have
winning
been a whole
cures
different
yeah.
story. Yeah, it would have been a whole different story. What do you think, Ern?
So I feel like, was it a fluke? No, because like for the same reason these gentlemen said, like we've been in that system for a long time, and that's like the buildup that I mean we constantly been improving to get to that point. So no on that end, but yes on the end where we had so much shit thrown at us and we still made it. You know what I'm saying? There was no
Yeah.
way we were supposed to make it. So in that sense, yes, it was a fluke. But no, because we've been putting in the work and the continuity and all of
Yeah.
that shit to get to that point. So yeah.
Facts. And I just feel like it just sucks. It's like, as much as I sit here and
Those
like
nasty thoughts.
complain about the coaching staff and the ownership, like, it's just their first year, and I have that in the back of my mind. But at the same time, I'm the first one to say it, and Josh McDaniel may prove me wrong. I don't have faith in McDaniel's coaching the team next year, bro. I don't. I 100%
Neither.
don't. The reason being, if you look at his track record till now, and like I said, that doesn't mean I don't want players gone either. There's some players that need to go because they show that they just don't want to be here, or they just don't fit the system, right? People like on 1 year contracts. Jayon Brown needs to go. He just doesn't fit, right? It sucks that he doesn't fit. Diablo, he's still on contract for a rookie, but he ain't looking too good. He needs to get a replacement. Somebody got to get replaced. Rock Yasin's looking good. Sam Webb's looking like an up and coming Amik. It made me eat my words. Anthony Aver's looking like absolute dog shit. Maybe he needs to be tested out, and he don't look good. Trayvon Merrick doesn't look good, which sucks because he had a great rookie season.
God
Deron
damn.
Harmon's looking good. Abrams already gone. Derek Carr, like I said, I know Hearn hates to hear me say this, but just for the sake of Carr and us, I think it's best to break it off. It's like a Jared Goff Ram situation. That has to just
You have to
just
keep
has to
him two. You have to keep him 2 years, bro. If you're keeping Josh for two, at least two, you have to keep Derek for two and let him see what a second year in the system is like.
And
It's not fair to judge him off of 1 year in the system when we've always seen that his first year in the system is usually a down year, and the second year is where you see the improvement, and the third year is where you see MVP type of shit. So we have to give that a fair shake. As much as I don't like to say it, I don't want if we're gonna keep Josh, you got to keep DC, or else you're just setting yourself back by getting another quarterback. You're putting yourself back in year one again.
as bad as Carr's playing this year, man, we gotta give him.
You got to stick through it.
Unfortunately, yes,
He
dog.
has a track record of this. Like first year in the system, bad. Second year, much better, and third year, master.
Even if we draft somebody to put that pressure next year, if Carr, hey, if he starts off, let's say the first 3 games looking like shit, hey, we're gonna have that young rookie up and coming, like, hey, motherfucker, look, I'm right here warming up. So if you mess up, it's time. So
Yeah,
I
get
think
somebody
that's
a
the
lot of
only way
fire
it
under
makes
him.
sense. If you get rid of Carr and bring in the rookie, it's like,
yeah,
you
that's
know
the
what I
only thing
mean?
that makes me
Back
a
in
little
year
bit like,
one.
Right.
but aren't we technically going back anyways? That that's
We'll,
that's that's
we'll be
aren't
in
we
year two
technically?
next year. We'll
If
be
we
in year
didn't
two
make the
next year, though.
If we didn't make the playoffs last year, will your expectations will be the same this year, Eric? Just because we got Devonte Adams, Chandler Jones not panning out, but you
I
know
would
what I'm
I would have
saying?
said that we would have had a better season than last year, because if we didn't make the playoffs last year, that means okay, we got to be a little bit better with more talent on the team. We got to be better than last year. So let's just say, ironically, we go under 500 last year, and then heading into the season, I would have been like, maybe we'll hit 500. I would say 500. That's what would be my expectations, or maybe like just above 500 with one game. But the thing is, with this is like, at the end of the day, we were a playoff team, and the expectations were high, regardless of what it is. The expectations were high across the nation, across me, other content creators, everybody, and I think that's why it hurts more for me, right?
But we're not
I had,
getting blown out. We're just losing by the
but
minor
at the end
things,
of the
though.
day, it's an L. That's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, what matters is the record. It doesn't matter the score line. It could be 56-0 or 56-54, and at the
Eric,
end of the day, that's a
that
W and
might
L.
be true in black and white, but we're not looking at things in black and white, bro.
The way Ern feels about Waller, you feel about McDaniels, Eric. That I
I feel
see
the
that. I
same way
see
about
it.
McDaniels.
You
But
don't
but
see
s-
nothing great of him. Nothing. Nothing.
because he hasn't shown. At least Waller showed glimpses of two
Yo,
back-to-back years
Eric,
being good.
Eric,
Execution on
Eric,
the
Eric,
field sometimes is not on
Eric.
the coach though, too. E.
As bad as we
Yeah,
The
look
players
now,
gotta go
drop
up and
passes, the
perform,
drop
dog.
passes. Yep, the drop
now
pass.
you guys know I
In
hate Josh
some
McDaniels,
occasions.
but
Yeah,
he
yeah.
does have positives. Devontae, as bad as we are this year, Devontae is having one of his best seasons ever. Josh Jacobs is on pace for a career year, 1,600 yards. Like, that comes from, that is a little bit of positives about Josh McDaniels. So I'm not gonna sit here and completely shit on him. Do I still want him gone? Yeah, I want him gone, but he's
Shout out
not
to Buck Team.
Satan. You know what I'm saying?
And I just feel like if he sticks around, he needs to give up that play calling, man. I think he needs to just focus on coaching, dog. I think that's one of his biggest things. I think he needs to just trust Lombardi's ass and start giving him the range from here on out. The last 8 games, let him call the fucking plays. Fucking McDaniels just overlook everything, overlook the defense, overlook the special team. Fuck that, man.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's just my opinion on that too. I think for him to
yeah.
improve, I think he needs to give up that play calling, dog.
I feel you, and this is another topic here, man. It's the same thing we're discussing. I kind of put this poll up on community, and over 176 votes. So I said I want to see something. Who is to blame for all this? Also, comment down below. Only 7 people did, but fuck it. We're gonna see what happens, right? 15% of the 176 votes said the players. 56 said the coaching, and 28 said the ownership, which is Mark Davis. So majority says coaching. As far as this, we got Rob Bryan here. He's one of the people that likes to go Rob Bryan, huh?
Yeah.
McDaniels is the problem. Here's some stats while he's been here. Okay, let's see. 7-2 on one score games this year. Oh, that's what I said earlier. 0-7 in one score games this year. 17 plus blown leads. Oh, so it looks like he just copied and pasted what happened on Twitter. 17 plus blown
Yeah.
leads by Raiders, 1960 to 2021 5, and in just this season 3 times. And now finally the record 2-7. Do I gotta say more? Reminder: McDaniels is a good OC, not head coach. I mean, I agree. I,
Okay.
I got no argument on that. That shows you a lot about the coaching staff, and that's why I have such a problem with coaching staff. With Earn, this is the difference between me and Earn with Waller and McDaniels. Waller has had a track record of being a top 3 tight end back-to-back years. McDaniels in Denver has a track record of losing and losing a locker room. Now he's doing the same thing again here. So that's why for me, I have such a disconnect with McDaniels is because he's showing me the same thing he did in Denver. And the first thing he told us when he came here was, I learned from Denver. No, you have not.
He ain't learned shit.
No, you have not. But
Yeah.
it's also on the players, like Michael said. Sorry to cut you off, Michael. It's also like the
No,
players.
no.
Yeah.
No, I just feel like his record, yeah, man. I mean, if I go to court with
Mhm.
all this evidence, shit, I mean, McDaniels is locked up. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
I can't defend his ass, but in reality, guys, as a franchise and how Mark Davis rolls, and I think how the money is going, it's gonna be hard for Mark Davis to fire his ass, man.
Yeah.
Signing, what is it, 4 years?
Like 3. I heard 4. I heard 4. And yeah, it makes, like I said, it makes him, he has to force this to work because his head would be on a platter if it doesn't work. So he
What
has
kind
to
of
give it
money
2
does
to 3
Josh
years.
McDaniels make?
So,
Don't be
and that's what
surprised.
sucks, right? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead. Sorry.
Don't be surprised if Ziggler does a tweet and deletes it and puts, "If my brother goes, I go."
And yeah, and at the end of the day, like I said, nobody gets a pass. So let me get on the player's ass real quick. I think Chandler needs to go. That guy's fucking garbage over here. Jayon Brown, Diablo. I think our corners are good enough. We got to get Nate Hobbs healthy. I think we could add a rookie corner next year because I think we got good enough with Rocky Sin and Nate Hobbs and Amik. Now you just and Sam Webb, and then you get a rookie next year, a really good rookie. You could do that. I also think that we need D tackles next year. So kick out some of the D tackles we have now, like Vickers and shit, and bring in the new. Don't re-sign Cleve Farrell. As much as I wished he had more snaps, he looks like he might not even be here next year because the way they're just taking him off the healthy scratch, and he's on a 5th-year option, and he didn't even get the 5th-year option, so he might be gone. Um, Jacobs might be gone, in my opinion. I don't see a world where he stays unless he takes a major pay cut. But I think a back like that deserves the money in the world. So Derek Carr is a topic up in the air. I think that Carr could stay and he can't. There's a lot of possibilities, right? We could keep him, have a rookie quarterback underneath him, or we could let him go, use the money, and get a rookie quarterback. And fuck it, we're going in that direction anyways. As far as like going back, so might as well go back again with that. That one's the one I don't want to go through. Or you could either get a veteran quarterback next year in the free agency market and then get a rookie quarterback and have them learn under whatever veteran quarterback. So there's 3 different options you could go in that way. For me, I would keep Carr, but I know that's not the talk of the town. But who knows what's gonna happen there? As far as the receivers goes, I think I like Matt Collins stay another year, Devontae stay another year, hopefully. Um, Keelan Cole gotta fucking go. Um,
Please.
yeah, yeah. Add DJ Turner, he hasn't had that many burn. Foster Moreau stay. Waller, we'll see what happens with that situation. I think he could be somebody that could be in the trade market, maybe. Um, Horsted, I would keep. Hollister. The offensive line, I would keep, except for Illuminor. Get him the fuck out of here. Yeah, those are some of the players I would kick out. Any players that I missed that you guys want to kick out?
So on shit.
Oh shit, Aaron got a list.
You gotta go ahead. Go ahead.
That boy
Yeah,
ready.
I'm just looking. So Jared Stidham gone. Josh Jacobs, he's going to be gone not because I want him gone, it's because we can't afford him, and plus we slapped him in the face by not extending him. You know what I mean, and giving him his money ahead of time and paying Darren Waller. We paid Darren Waller, Josh Jacobs money. He's going somewhere else, bro. Them other teams going to come calling. He's worth 11.8 this year, and we're gonna do something stupid like offer him 9. Somebody's going to give him 12.5, and he's out of here. So I'm keeping. Well, okay. So Derek is staying. Jakob Johnson is staying. Waller, he's going to stay unless we can find a trade partner. So then, if we're keeping Foster Moreau, then we need to draft another tight end or find another tight end in free agency for depth. Because I'm not happy with Horsted and Hollister. I'm not confident in their ability to catch a 4th and 3. You know what I mean? I'm just not. And yeah, Renfro's going to be here because we just re-upped him. DJ Turner, I'm not quite sure. I think he's going to be gone. I'm not confident in him at all. Because if he was capable, if the coaching staff felt he was capable in any way, he would definitely be out there instead of Keelan Cole. Because Keelan Cole has shown us time and time again when we go to him in important situations, he's going to drop the ball. But we keep going to him for whatever reason. I don't know. I think it's because he's the only open person. They're doubling everybody and daring him to catch the ball. I don't know. My theory. Matt Collins will be here. Colton Miller will be here. I kind of feel like we need to get him some depth over there, though. Dylan Parham definitely be here. Andre James will definitely be here. I'm not sure on Alex Bars. I'm leaving that one open until the end of the season because
He's
Get
I've
him
been
the
seen
fuck
him.
out of
solid.
here.
Whoa.
Huh?
I thought he was been solid.
Oh, you like him?
He's been solid, hasn't he? Or I might be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't hear his name much. That's why I say he's
That's what I'm
solid.
Yeah,
saying.
I
He
don't
hasn't been
either.
horrible, but that's why I'm
I ain't
leaving.
gonna
I'm
lie,
leaving
bro.
it
I
open
just
till
I
want
the
don't
end of
hear
the
everybody
his
season.
out at this point. I ain't gonna
And then look, Jermaine
That's what I
Illuminor
was
is
saying. I was like,
gone.
oh shit.
Jermaine Illuminor gone. We need to pick up a free agent at that position and draft somebody at that position. We need 2 players over there. Max, keep him draft depth to help him stay fresh. Chandler, he's gonna be here, but we're gonna need to draft depth and either develop or trade Kuntz. With Billings, Billings is gonna be gone. We need to replace him through free agency. Nichols, gonna keep him, and we need to draft depth to back him up. Jayon Brown gone. We need to draft a new starter and sign depth in free agency for that outside linebacker position.
Damn, you really got a list, huh?
Yeah.
Denzel Perryman, he's going to be gone. We need to draft. We need to draft a new starter. We need a new starter either through draft or free agency and depth. Because I don't know how we feel about Masterson and Butler right now.
Yeah, I feel that.
Divine Diablo, I I just don't know, bro. I think we're going to keep him, but I would replace him through free agency and draft depth. No, free agency and get depth through free agency at that position. Deron Harmon, we're going to keep him, but I think we should draft depth as well. Merrick, keep him and bring in somebody as a free agent to push him and maybe mentor him and push him as well. Yasin, we're keeping no notes. Averett, draft depth, and Hobbs keeping no notes.
No notes. Michael, what
No,
you
no,
think? What you
no,
think?
no notes means like they're locked down. There's really nothing to say.
Well, I just feel like we're keeping Josh, dog, because that's
Yeah,
what's
that's
gonna
what.
happen.
Yeah,
That's just and I'll be shocked if they fire his ass after this year. But I don't think blowing it up makes sense. I just think we always talk about that there's so many holes in this team, but in reality, there is like 5 to 4 positions that
yeah.
if we really attack it well in this
We'll improve.
draft and free agency, I think we can turn it around next year, no doubt about it. So I'm not about blowing it up. That I don't got a fucking list like Ern and this guy we're keeping and all that. But I think defensive tackle, I think linebacker is so key for us on the defensive end. I think if we kind of get more strength on the offensive line in the offseason, I think we'll be cool. I think there'll be somebody out there in the sixth, seventh round and shit we can draft and start developing too. But I want a killer safety too, man. I want more to get the fuck out. I need somebody that's hungry back there, man. Like Harmon, I think he's just
Facts.
getting older. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Man, it's just I think it's just really a couple of things, man. It's not that
Yeah.
bad. It's just losing just makes everything worse, fellas.
Worse. Yeah.
For reals, man.
And shout out to Van City. He says, SC aka Young Goat. I celebrated 6 years of sobriety yesterday and just wanted to say thanks for being a part of my life this past year. Much love, brother. Salute MG and Earn. Hey, salute to you, brother. I appreciate that.
That's
I
what's up,
appreciate
bro.
you. I appreciate you recently coming in, man, and supporting me every day, man. Salute to you. Salute, congratulations on that, man. I know a lot of people out here are celebrating stuff like that, and I love to see shit like that, man. So keep it up, man. Hey, I appreciate you being
Congratulations,
here.
man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up.
And
One
I
day
see
at a
JT in
time.
the chat. Fuck UCLA. Yeah, JT. Fuck Chip Kelly. Yeah, fuck UCLA. All right, sorry. I just had to say that. Shout
Yeah,
out to JT.
Mike.
That's my guy.
Not only your opinion matters, JT.
Hey, pull JT on here real quick.
No,
Send him a link.
man. I don't want him here, man.
Bobo. Hey, I got somebody backstage though. I'll
That's
send up.
Ern's idol and shit. That's Ern's
Jake
idol. He gets
Bobo,
all look at him. He
UCLA.
gets all
Nah.
goo gaga. He gets all goo goo gaga. Look at him.
UCLA
Not like you
possession,
do when you
tight
see
end
Twan,
best in the
motherfucker.
country. UCLA, by the way, fuck SC. Chip Kelly sold us. Yes, Chip Kelly did sell you. But I got somebody backstage, man. So we got Denver, Colorado, right? We got Northern
Oh,
California over
shit.
here. You feel me? And we got the Ahern in Vegas. You feel me?
Oh,
Remember
shit,
they got the
my
internet.
boo,
He's
my boo.
also Michael's boo. Twan up in the Billy Brown crackers. You feel me?
Hey, boo.
Don't y'all do it. Don't do it.
You can turn me into a pretzel whenever.
He said,
Hey,
no, I'm coming
Hey,
to get different.
put the kids to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You know what we gotta
Also
do.
get this guy off the
Too
screen.
early, boo. It's too early.
Hey, the morning ones are the good ones, baby.
Ooh, wee.
Oh shit!
That morning wood, boy. That's fucked up.
He said, "Earn CJT" and started blushing.
I know. God.
Shit, feels good, man. Let's continue.
No, the
with
reason
this
I was gonna
topic.
have JT come on because I was gonna ask him something because nobody will believe me on a certain subject.
You
and
can
he's the only
ask him
person
and
who
he
can-
can type it. Shit. I
You
know
know
what
I
you
like
want to
Okay,
ask
JT
him.
okay.
out, man.
Okay, was there a locker room fight between two players, and is the locker room divided? Like as far as clicked up is in the locker room.
Hey, you know
You
what's
don't have to
funny?
give no names, just yes or no.
You know what's funny? He didn't want to give up the source, but now he gives it up.
I know,
He's been
right?
saying that all week. He's like, yeah, according to
Bro,
a
I
source.
need a.
I
I'm
don't
sorry,
want
but I
to
need a source
say.
from the facility, bro. I need a source from the facility, bro. I'm just that guy.
Now he put him on blast.
Yeah, I know, right? He said it's simple. Our players haven't executed when it mattered,
hilarious.
but I'm not a big fan of the McDaniels coaching, and I'll get your takes right now, Twan, on this whole situation. But ultimately, it's on the players not stepping up on when they need it. Oh, players right there. Nutty Raider Nate says, my guy, Nutty Raider Nate up in here, man. Every man is a charge of their own destiny. Players, okay. Ozzy just wrote a whole fucking essay. Holy shit, Ozzy. All right, let me see. Let me just read through it real quick. I want to also add.
God damn, this really gonna write a novel or
In
what?
Well,
my-
I
in-
already know. Ozzy's on the
in
get rid of
in
Carr
my
train.
opinion, my blame is everywhere. And I was trying to do Australian accent. I can't.
Lots of people want to blame coaching, but I beg to differ on almost every offensive play call outside of a few dumb trick plays. There's been players open, and either one of two things have happened. Either Carr has underthrown or
is.
overthrown, and the
There it
receiver.
is.
You know what is crazy? Ozzy, you know what's crazy about Ozzy? He went from every live defending Carr
Yeah.
for like 2 hours each time to like just
Bruh.
completely coming after Carr the
I would
past few weeks.
never ever in my life have Ozzy in my gang, bro.
Shit. And then Raiders 805 said, I have a question to all the fans. Ooh, Raiders 805. He said he has a question. I have a question to all the fans. Does the offense or defense normally win championships? Oh, defense wins championships. That's to answer the question. And we don't got a defense. I think Coward said it best. McDaniels is a smart coach and one of the best, but he is not a culture creator. Oh, the Raiders are sloppy. The players have no faith and the idea of where they are. We have to build some kind of winning culture, and the players will be played better. But as of now, a little bit of three of them. Hey, that's the most reasonable one. He said all three. Hey, I like that. And that's correct. McDaniels can't build a culture, and we're trying to build a culture, and the players are not buying into the culture, and they don't. And some of them don't look like they want to play with each other. So that's also a problem. A problem
Pause.
over the board. Pause. But Twan, let me know what you feel, bro. What do you
Eric,
feel about?
there's the confirmation in the chat, JT.
Is he like a bro?
Oh my god.
Okay, look,
man.
let me ask you a question. What has JT said that was proven or like disproven or debunked?
I mean, nothing that he said has been
So
right or
until he has
wrong.
something, that's been debunked, then I have to go with it because it means
But like
all this
he's
shit's been
like
Oh,
accurate.
about the
he's like
fighting
in a
one?
different state than the Raiders. So how would he know?
I don't
Exactly. Órale,
Listen,
órale.
look,
Yeah.
how do we know the scout knows a whole bunch of shit, but everything that he says it turns out to
Bro,
be true,
I'll
right?
hit you up behind the scenes. I'm not gonna talk about it publicly, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to start shit, bro. But
Eric,
all I know
yeah.
is I don't even trust that a lot, bro.
Okay.
Group chat.
Because
Group
like
chat.
I
Group
say,
chat.
and this is
Nah,
no shot at
shit.
JT. I respect JT, and JT has been right a lot and has been wrong a lot. Believe it or not, I've been. But the thing is this is how I am with everybody. Everybody knows this. Unless it comes out of a source directly from there, I don't believe it as much. Same thing with the TMZ shit. I didn't come out with the live that day. Why? Because it didn't come out of TMZ themselves. They came out and said it. Then I came out and said something. That's just how I am. This regime is very quiet, and that's what people don't realize. They're very quiet. They don't say shit, bro. And you
Josh
don't know what the
McDaniels
fuck is
did
happening.
admit that there was something in there, though. There were healthy
There was
scratches
that
for a
though.
reason. Yes.
So here's the thing with it, right? That's the only reason why I think it's a possibility that there was fighting in the locker room because of what Carr and everybody said that people aren't buying in and that there's a separation from locker room. I'm not declining that, but at the same time, I gotta see if somebody's fighting. Like actually, I gotta see it. I haven't seen it, but I do think there is a little bit of the locker room battle. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to. Yeah, I'm just that guy. I'm just that guy. Anyways, I know Ern over here. I know Ern disagrees, but that's just how I am.
Because everything just fits, bro. Like the timing of when this
And that's
supposed
what I'm
fight
saying.
took
That's what I'm saying.
place,
It's not wrong or right, but I
Well,
players
what's
just
your
see I can
point,
inactive,
story.
Ern? If they
healthy
did fight,
scratches.
what's your point? If they did fight,
I'm glad they
The
did. I
point.
hope somebody got knocked out. But
What's the point? That means, well, usually
well,
if they're
we
fighting in the
already
locker room, that
know
means the
that there's
coach has
a
lost the locker room.
yeah. I mean, we already that's out there a little bit already, though.
But that's speculation. Now we're getting more. It's more of confirmation. These things are starting to fit.
Eric wants to see a black eye from somebody. That's the only
let me
proof.
see.
No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
He said, Eric, I have a phone and I have relationships and I train the guys. You know how many people I've heard that said that? But when I reported
Oh,
what happened, I told y'all the TMC article. I did too. What does that make me a source? Like JT, it's nothing to discredit you, bro. It's just I need to see it from the source. I also that's why I didn't come out with the live and I wasn't on Instagram posting it because I knew it was wrong. I'm just that person. I'm just that person with everybody. It's not just you. It's everybody. Everybody.
Hey, I'm sorry, Twan. When you came on, I was already my mind was in one place, bro. How you doing this morning, sir?
it's all good, fam. I'm
Yes,
just
yes. So go ahead, Twan. Go ahead, Twan. Sorry, we got in a
I'm-
little cover. Yeah.
nah. Hey, I forgot the question at this point, so you need to ask me the question.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
The question was that damn it, I even forgot the question. What the fuck? All right, here it is. Knowing everything, right? Everybody
Mm.
has blame on Carr, right? Or blaming the
Mm.
coaching staff or blame on ownership. For
Mm.
you, do you think it's a combined three, or is there like one specific that is more than the others, that's beyond the others? You feel me? As far as percentage wise.
They're all running in a line, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say it like that is because I believe that all three have something to play, but they all affect each other. You know what I'm saying? The coaching staff, you know, how they're going about, you know what I'm saying, week to week and putting out there is not working. These players are now frustrated. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's part of why they're frustrated, and that's why you're seeing all these fights and stuff like that. And Davis is stuck in a situation where, what I'm saying, he has too many, and I'll use a fishing analogy. He has too many lines in the water. What I'm saying? He has too many, too much money out there. What I'm saying, to really just say, let's cut bait and move on. So he's kind of pinned in a situation. What I'm saying? He doesn't. Again, we're not dealing with the most. We're not dealing with the owner that has hella money. What I'm saying? Hella money to us, but not to what I'm saying, all these other owners. So what I'm saying, a Robert Kraft, or what I'm saying, somebody of that caliber, Jerry Jones, what I'm saying, they would, the money that they have, they would be able to cut bait, what I'm saying, immediately, what I'm saying, and move on. But Davis is not there yet. And that's fine. What I'm saying? I see Davis trying to get his money up, and I applaud that, because we're eventually, that's going to really fall in our favor. When he does get his money up, then we'll be able to. We're doing a little bit more than we have been in the past, but there'll be a point where we'll be able to do what the big dogs is doing eventually. What I'm saying, if we just kind of continue with this. But to be honest with you, I think it's all three. I really think it's all three. And it's such a mess that I try to go week to week and try to figure out who, and I think everybody's trying to do that. It's trying to find out who they can really point the finger on. And to be honest with you, you can't point the finger on just one person. And that's what leads me even more to slap it on all three. You know what I'm saying? Because it when you really try to break it down, everybody, even Ziegler, what I'm saying, is a part of this situation.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Great point,
That's.
dude.
I think.
Great
I
point.
think. I think that's the. Oh my God! USC is ranked number 5. All right. Sorry. I just got a train. They just came out the rankings. But no, I think that's the most reasonable answer. I think, and I think I need to come into the conclusion too of just me myself not being a hypocrite and pinpointing to just the coaching stuff, because I've been very vocal about them. I've been very vocal about Mark. I just start being more vocal about everything. It's just bro. It's just like you said. It's just a shit hole. It sucks that we're in this again. You feel? Yeah. Since
It,
2002, we've been like this, man. That's what sucks the most.
and SC, like, what I'm saying, my brother, we also have to factor in, and some people are not really talking about this. And I'm going off of the whole scenario of people half-assing it, right?
Yeah.
We know that this game is a team sport. This is not tennis. This is not golf. This is, what I'm saying, that it's not even basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in basketball, someone can have an amazing, what I'm saying, game and pretty much carry the team. That's not what happens in football. Everybody has to play their role. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to play their part in order to make the team a success. We're mad about our defensive line because our defensive ends, you know what I'm saying? And I throw Chandler in there because I believe that Chandler is affected by this. The reason why Chandler is not doing well is because we don't have defensive tackles. You know what I'm saying? And the defensive tackles that we need to push the pocket. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, what I'm saying, it just shows again why other players affect other people's play. And I think that's a lot of issues where we're trying to diagnose players individually and say, oh, this player is not playing well, or oh, this player is not playing, this player is trash, or whatever you want to throw on that player's name. But we don't know who these players are that are tanking. And if they are a player, you know what I'm saying, of a position that affects that other position, then is it fair to assess the play of that player?
I gotta disagree with you on the Chandler Jones, boo. I'm sorry. Chandler Jones has just been. I think if he would have established that other side of the line, I know our defensive tackle, we're missing that. And I know that he's been taught to just set that edge, but he's been outworked. What I've been seeing, he's just been getting outworked. To be honest with you, Twan, there's something going on there.
No, and I don't completely disagree with you. I feel that if because again, it's kind of like a math situation, right? If Chandler, and I've seen it too, sometimes Chandler gets the double, you know what I'm saying, which is going to be a little harder than normal. But for him to be the defensive end that he's been in the past, he should be able to get through doubles, you know what I'm saying? Not all the time, but he should be able to crack through that. And for him to get half a sack, I understand that situation. But even in the mathematical situation, if we had a defensive tackle that was able to command a double in the middle, that means mathematically that they would either have to slide a tight end that way, or you know what I'm saying, he would be on a single, you know what I'm saying, because you got to double somebody. So they're like, okay, we rather double Chandler Jones, or you know what I'm saying, maybe double Max, and then you know what I'm saying, they're playing that game. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having the defensive tackles suck up those two, you know what I'm saying, suck up a double and then allow our defensive ends to eat. So I agree with you. I agree with you that Chandler Jones need to play better, but there would be a different situation if we actually had a defensive tackle that could actually take on some of those doubles within the middle to allow our outside D.
As far as today goes, there is some news revolving around today's game. Speaking of D tackles, Jerry Tillery is actually playing. He's activated today, so we will see a little bit of Tillery and what he can do. And I think he will improve that line, in my opinion. I think he's somebody that I wanted to grab.
Why the Chargers
months
release
ago.
him, man?
What happened?
Why did the Chargers release him?
I don't know. I have to talk to a Chargers content creator back behind the scenes
That is
I've talked to
alarming
before.
when
I
it
gotta
happens in
ask
the
him
middle of the season.
because it's weird. It's weird. Like he wasn't doing too bad, but it's like he's like a future guy. Like you feel me? Like I don't know.
He was their
It's
first round pick, right?
yeah. He was a first round pick.
Was he? I thought he was a second.
He was the first. I think he was the first.
I can't fully you know what I'm saying, confirm, but I believe that he was also one of the guys that
He
had
was a 2019 pick.
some injury issues too.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Injuries were most likely. So in his career, in 20, let's see. In his rookie year was 2019. He played in 15 games, but only started 3 of them. He had 2 sacks, 17 combined tackles, 3 QB hits, 3 tackle for losses. Then he got improved. He got more playing time. He in 16 games, he only started in 11. And then had 2 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, 3 sacks, 30 combined tackles, 19 solo, 11 assists, tackles, and 3 tackle for losses and 14 QB hits. In 2021, which is the recent year, which was last year, he actually started in more games than 16 games, 15 games started, 4.5 sacks. So that was his career high in sacks, and with 51 combined tackles, which is also a career high, 14 QB hits. So back-to-back years with 14 QB hits and 6 tackle for losses, which was a career high. And then this year, he hasn't started in any of the 7 games he played. He had 1 forced fumble, 1 sack, and 2 QB hits. So in my opinion, I feel like he just got beat out. It looks like he got beat out, but those numbers don't look bad to me, bro.
And he's
Those
not
are better
missing
numbers.
school, it doesn't seem like.
Yeah, so in my opinion, I'm all for it.
Why
And
not?
Urban saying he thinks he had problems with the organization. But yeah,
Our defensive tackles have no sacks on the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
None.
He's putting up 4 by himself. I mean, for a
Yeah.
defensive tackle, he's not even the rush tackle. He's the run stopping tackle, ain't he?
for who? Wait, who?
He's a
Shit,
defensive
Matt
tackle,
Ryan
correct?
was so happy to see nothing being done there in the middle. They just kept on running that shit up the middle and shit. That's why he took off.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
yes, JT. I see you putting in a lot of comments, bro. Yes, okay, I believe you. I'll just leave it at that. I'll believe you. Like I'm just not that guy, JT. You gotta understand, bro. It's nothing to discredit you, bro, but it's just I don't like going he says, she says, and I gotta keep that same energy throughout the nation. That's just how I am. That's just how I am. And I haven't been wrong either on the information I've gave out. It's been all things that actually happened. So that's just me. But like I
There,
said, JT, it does make sense that if they did fight, it makes sense because Josh did come out in the presser. Adams did come out in the presser, and they said there's a disconnect in the locker room. So I could see if somebody was throwing hands or some shit. I understand that. That's why I'm like, okay, it makes sense, but I gotta see it confirmed. You feel me?
No, JT wants you to be like this when he talks. He just wants you to be like this. Like Ern. Pull up JT's comment. Fuck.
Oh well,
All right,
that's what Ern
guys,
said.
motherfucker.
That's
Okay,
what Ern
okay,
said.
I got you.
That's
Okay. Hey, you
Black
lucky.
Saturday, I see you. I see
You
you.
lucky it's damn near 7 whole fucking days until Black Saturday, motherfucker.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Hey, I clean all my cabinets and doors before I come on live.
But Tillery is good at both pass and run, but pass more. And that's why I think they brought him in. He's more of the pass rusher. He hasn't had full blown games, right? And there has been some injury concerns here and there, which actually let's actually look up his injuries, all of them. Let's see. Um hmm, wait, actually? It's not showing anything. Let me see. I'll find it. Whatever's.
are you pulling up that wall? No.
What's that? Oh, there's like that one website. What is it called? Like Shark some shit.
Yeah, there wasn't anything that showed up because I guess they didn't have enough information on the guy.
Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, he's healthy right now. That's what matters, and I think he looks good. I think having a pass rushing DT like him would be fine. And shout out to Ozzy, what's good. Um, I don't know. At this point, what is there to lose, right? We gained a D tackle. We've been asking for a D tackle. Jared Tillery is a decent D tackle. Fuck it. Shout out to Terrence. What up, King of Moderators? What's good, brother? Shout out to Farhan. What's good, man? Good to see everybody.
Terrence, what's happening?
Hit that
What's
like
happening,
button for me if
Farhan?
you can. We're simulcasting on both my YouTube and Ern's YouTube, the Westside Media. So please make
Hey.
sure and go hit that like button for both of us and subscribe. And Anthony Estrada, you said the Bruins were gonna beat us. Fuck you. Sorry. Anyways, shout out to you, Anthony Estrada, one of the good supporters of mine. Shout out to you though. But you did say you said they was gonna beat us, and they lost. They
You guys
lost.
gonna lose to
Caleb
Oregon.
Williams is that guy. Caleb Williams is him. Is him.
He looks okay. He looks okay.
What?
Ern,
What?
give him a little credit. Damn.
Gotta give some credit, but
Jeez.
I will give credit where credit's due. The UCLA quarterback, Dorian Thompson, was playing his heart out. That guy was playing his heart out, bro. You could tell. He was, damn.
The hood just beat Beverly Hills, baby. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Hey,
Uh,
Inglewood just beat Westwood.
he said Darrow's dirty door. Damn, why y'all hating
my
on me
God.
again?
Oh, damn.
You must have missed last night.
You need bleach
I did,
wipes.
I
That's
did,
what you
I
need.
It's crazy when I look back at last year's highlights. Everybody looks so energetic and having fun on the field, and this year's just dead. Even week 2 looked whack. That's what happens. That's what happens when I don't know. It just sucks seeing this, man. I don't know. So much talent on the board. You see so many talented players in the Raiders this year, and it's like, yeah. And I think us as a nation has a fault in it too, because a lot of us had high expectations. I had high expectations. I could talk for me. I said 12-5. So that's why it kind of sucks that we're in this predicament. And why I had so many high expectations because everything that was on paper looked good, the coaching staff looked good, and just everything looked good, and what they were feeding us in the press conferences looked good. And then I drank the Kool-Aid. I drank the fucking Kool-Aid, and
We
this is
all
what we get.
forgot, maybe even me a little bit, but I'm not gonna accept as much blame as everybody else is gonna have to, bro. We all thought this shit was gonna click in 1 year, bro. It doesn't happen in 1 year. Chemistry is the main thing, bro. You don't even have to have the most talented team if you have chemistry. Look at the New England Patriots over the last 10 years. They haven't had the most talented team. They had a bunch of fucking players that were all on the same page and did their fucking jobs and knew their jobs. That shit doesn't happen in 1 year. I mean, you just got to keep it a butt.
Chip Kelly ran the ball one time in the fourth quarter. I know Chip Kelly sold y'all. You already know our defense got 3. You picked them off. How do you take a playoff team, add better players, and turn into one of the worst teams in the league coaching? That's what I'm saying. I don't. It just doesn't. I don't know, bro. I like that it is like that. It usually is like, oh yeah, it's the coach's first year. It takes time, but in this damn age of football and the NFL, if you're gonna take a head coaching job, you got to know what you're getting yourself into. And I think McDaniels was sold like, hey, this is time, and he knew that too, and that's why they said it wasn't a rebuild, it was a retooling. There you go. And I think that's why I'm pissed, because it's like this team wasn't supposed to go in this direction, but it is, and that's what sucks, and we gotta accept it, because most likely the players are gonna be gone, then the coaching staff. As much as I hate the coaching staff, but yeah, go ahead. Anybody want to?
Get rid of the coaching staff before they get rid of the players, bro. Because if they strip out the players,
They're
then
gonna
we're
get rid of
starting from
players
scratch.
first, bro. I already know.
No, that's happening, especially
Yeah.
since there's been reports that niggas is fighting in the locker room. Yeah,
They're gonna kick players out.
They're gonna kick players out.
They already did with Abram. He was probably one of the ones that was hot headed in the locker room. We know how he gets, so I wouldn't doubt it if he was one of the guys.
Abrams very vocal, so that was probably like the locker
that's
room
probably
leader,
what it
the one
was.
that was speaking up. Yeah,
And I
just
think
think
Now
of his
this-
personality. He has that personality,
I
that
feel
alpha male.
Hankins was one of those players too. I feel like.
Now let me
Very-
give you the
very
question real
strong
quick.
possibility.
We know how vocal those two guys are. Now, is it that McDaniels got rid of them because they were so vocal that he felt like, nah, this is my team, not your team, players, and he's kind of running a dictatorship? Just my
Like he
opinion.
felt like they were a threat to his leadership.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yep, that's how I feel.
Just throwing that out there. But yeah. Wait, Ern and Eric, pump your brakes with on the paper talk. We had the worst definitely last year and only brought on 30 players and a coach, so that wasn't addressed. Wait, brought on 3 players and a coach, so that wasn't addressed. And offense takes 2 years to click. Y'all bugging. Yep, Mike
No,
McDaniels says otherwise. Brian
Er-
DeBoer says otherwise. Those are
Eric is
2 different
bugging,
offensive.
not me. That's just
I ain't
Eric.
bugging because I could easily counter that. Brian DeBoer, first year coach this year from an offensive coordinator, just brought the Giants to what? And they brought in less talent than us. Let's keep it a stack. You didn't believe in Tua. I believed in Tua, so I was correct on that over you, JT. Where I told you that Mike McDaniels was going to come in there and run up a system for the players, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah,
And look at what he's doing. He's a first year coach. So what's the excuse now with Josh McDaniels? I get it. It's a more explicit, it's a more detailed playbook. That's understandable. But at the end of the day, a great head coach plays to the best of the player's ability. And what did the coaching staff praise all offseason? Leadership and leadership. I'll check my IG right now. Leadership and what did Patrick Graham always say? We're the teachers. We're supposed to teach them. We're supposed to put them in the best position. They haven't put anybody in the best position. And they haven't put this team in the best position. So for me, I think I totally disagree with that comment, because there's a lot of first-year head coaches this year, and we could go on to the Vikings as well, because the Vikings has first-year defensive coordinator and all overall coaching staff, and they're looking good. So now you take all those teams, right? Giants weren't a playoff team last year. They're barely regrouping, right? A new system for a lot of people in there. The Miami Dolphins, this is the same system. This is a different system than what they ran past, and they have a lot of returning players. So in my opinion, I feel like that's not an excuse, because there's a lot of first-year head coaches that are actually doing what a head coach is supposed to do. So that's why I totally agree with that.
So you're wrong, JT.
The inactives came out.
Oh, bad. I'll see right now. And also, it wasn't only 3 players we brought. Devonte Adams. Let's go down the list, huh? A bunch of running backs, right? A bunch of running backs. I wouldn't even count them. I'll give the benefit that I won't even count them. Devonte Adams, Matt Collins, right? And then you go on those other tight ends. I'll discredit them. Jayon Brown, right? Chandler Jones. That's already more than what you said with 3 players, by the way.
Talking about on
Deron
defense.
Harmon,
On defense, we
Rock
brought in
Ya-Sin.
3 players.
Oh, okay. Rock Ya-Sin, Anthony Averett, Jayon Brown, Deron Harmon. Oh, wait, that's more than 3 already. So what's the point? What's the excuse?
Yeah, Ern. What's the point?
I'm just counting.
Exactly. JT's wrong, Ern, for once.
Miami Dolphin offense didn't change the
Bro,
offense. They still run the
somebody
same
buy
thing.
Mike a cheerleading outfit and some pom poms. I swear,
Nah,
bro.
nah, nah. You
Go,
needed some
Eric,
pom
go.
poms.
Go, E, go.
Who is starting? Rock Ya-Sin starting. Jayon Brown starting. Believe it or not. Chandler Jones is starting. Harmon's actually starting. That's 4 play. Like,
Eric.
what are you saying? Like, what? Like, bro, like, JT, come on, man. Come on, let's keep it a stat.
Give me an E.
Yes, they're starters,
Give
JT.
me an R.
They're starters. They're starters. They're starters.
JT, I'm putting the link in the chat since Eric.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here.
Due to injury from not day one. So Chandler Jones started in that position because of injury. Harmon started that because of
If
injury.
you're on the field,
Rock
that's
Ya-Sin
you.
started that because of injury. What? Bro, what? Bro, they all started because they started. They didn't start because of injury.
Man, I'm tired of Jet Saturday walking down the sideline like he's doing something.
They're
Bro,
beating
they're
the Eagles,
beating
huh?
Philadelphia right now, 13-3 in the third. Here you go, Jalen Hurts on the scramble. He fumbled out of bounds.
I got
But yeah,
caught
let's hear your guys' take before JT gets in here. Then it's a whole debate for like an hour again. Twan,
No,
what
we
you
ain't doing
think
no
about-
debate for an hour. We got a half hour, bro. We going till 12:30. We got game
Oh, you
time
know
at
me,
1.
bro. We will go at it for more than an hour, bro. I
Yeah,
promise.
Eric.
Hey,
That's
you
why I didn't
guys
drop
will
the
go out
link
here.
because we didn't
I'm
have
out of
enough
here at
time.
12:30.
Get that tequila going, Eric.
I'm gonna have to. But honestly, like I said, JT has been right, and I have been right a lot of times. So we both have right in the thing. I just disagree with a lot of the takes for some reason.
That and that just explains that just confirms what I've been saying is it's across the board. You know what I'm saying? Like there's fault on all of this. You know what I'm saying? And they just need to do better. I think and people are fire McDaniels, and I see that point. It's valid. It really is. But I think it's just his decision making. Like I think if he would go about handling his business a different way, I believe that some of this stuff wouldn't be happening. You know what I'm saying? We might not have the record, you know what I'm saying? But like the locker room probably wouldn't have been lost. And you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of things that is could have, should have at this point, but I just felt that he went about it the wrong way. Because I think that's a part of the reason why, there is a rift in the locker room. Because what he's trying to teach them or what he's trying to tell them, and how he's telling them, they're not taking it because it's not we're not winning. You know what I'm saying? And I've been the cheerleader on this, is that winning is the best deodorant, and right now we stink.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? We stink.
Yeah.
Eric,
if you had the opportunity, what coach do you think will fix this Raiders organization right now? Like a Sean Payton? Would you like a rookie coach, a college?
I think
coach?
Sean Payton would be good, bro. I think Sean Payton would be the number one on my board
Sean
if he
Payton
was
would be-
available.
he would be perfect.
I think Lombardi would fix the situation.
Who?
Lombardi?
He's dead.
What Lombardi?
Mick Lombardi.
Oh.
Our offensive coordinator?
Yeah.
For head coach?
No. If our offensive coordinator was actually an offensive coordinator, that would allow me. That would
I get what he means. I get what he means.
That would
I get
allow
what he
I was
means.
like,
McDaniels to
what
be
the
head
hell?
coach. No,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't
Got you.
think and yes, I love Sean Payton. That would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I can get a Christmas gift under the tree or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sean Payton would be that guy, because I know his offense would kill with all these, you know what I'm saying,
I hope
weapons.
Christmas comes early.
But if and I'm just saying, if Mick Lombardi was able to take on the offensive coordinator real duties, you know what I'm saying, actually do the play calling, actually, you know what I'm saying, be the offensive coordinator, you can still use his book, you know what I'm saying, but be that play caller, then that will free up McDaniels to do the head coach and stuff, to actually sit with players and actually motivate the hell out of them and figure out what makes them tick. And you know what I'm saying? He would have time to do that stuff. But right now he's trying to be offensive coordinator and try to be head coacher. And him in his early years, he can't do that. He needs someone to take over. He needs somebody not to take over his head coaching job, but someone to help him alleviate his duties.
Facts. And you said it, bro. It's Christmas, bro. Sean Payton comes. It's Christmas. That means it's probably most likely not gonna happen. But and like I said, we gotta accept. You know, I gotta accept, especially like even I could sit here and talk about the management and stuff, but at the end of the day, McDaniels is here to stay. You know, unless we lose out the rest of the season. But you know, we may win games here and there, and that keeps his job, regardless of what it is. And Mark Davis knows that he needs to keep McDaniels because that is his what he put his faith in. He already came out and said it, so he practically bought in. But JT's here to counter me. He says game changers. I think fans overreact to one trade, thinking last year's playoff run was something special because we got in and it wasn't difference. But from this year to last year, in one score games, it's a major difference. We were 7-2 last year, 0-7 this year. But game changers. Chandler Jones, I mean, double-digit sacks multiple years. A guy that literally...
Bro, we're not going to say Chandler Jones is a game changer. We're just not.
How, bro? Just because he's not performing this season, he's not a game changer, bro?
He had 5 sacks in one game last year and only had 5 through the other fucking 16 games. That's not a game changer.
10 sacks, Aaron.
He's still 10 sacks at the end of the day.
Stop it.
Oh, what? And J.R. Brown was top 5 in coverage in the last 5 years until now.
He was supposed to be a game changer, but
bro, I literally
he was supposed to
put it on
be
the
a
video.
game changer,
I literally
but
broke
he's
down
not.
all these guys, bro. I literally broke. Well, because our fucking coordinator can't do shit with it. There's a reason why I said this team has been regressing. A lot of players are regressing or having one of their worst years in their careers. Why? Do you think it's them or do you think it's the coaching? If they've had multiple good years, Rock Ya-Sin was top 5 in man coverage. There's a reason why they let go of Trayvon Mullen, and Rock Ya-Sin hasn't allowed a touchdown this year and has been like, these guys are changers. The reason why they're not game changers is because we're 2-7. That's the only reason why.
But I'm just being honest with myself. I don't believe that Chandler Jones in this stage of his career is a game changer, though. And like,
but he was gonna help out the D-line. He was supposed to help out.
He was definitely supposed to help out. But really, let's look at that, though. He had 5 sacks in one game last year and 5 throughout the whole rest of the season. Mike, I know you're going to be like, that's still 10 sacks. But, like, bro, really, that's really like, you know, you had a good game, a stellar game, and the rest of your season was subpar.
But we didn't bring Chandler Jones because of his stats, and we brought him because the old regime, this Ziegler, you know, he wanted him to, I think, bring in his culture, bring in his shit. I don't think it was just necessarily because of Chandler Jones' stats last year. So I think the only reason he got the bag was to come in here and try to teach their culture, Josh McDaniels, Ziegler's culture. And to be honest with you, I think he just looks old out there, dog. I think it's sad. It's sad to say, dog.
Now that I can agree with everything you just said. Bro? I can get down with that.
Why did the Raiders tweet this, bro? Look at what they tweeted, bro.
Oh,
they put a picture of Matt Collins and put Mac Attack. Remember the last time they put Mac Attack? Khalil Mack. God damn. Damn, that boy Jamal Williams for the Lions has 3 touchdowns already.
Damn.
Is it me? I'm sorry. I don't know what the I look at film, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I'm the guru, but who's really so hyped on Matt Collins?
He just had that Tennessee game, Twan, and now everybody kind of wants that to come back, and it just hasn't happened.
Because I've seen, and this is just what I've seen, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm right. I've seen him not run the right routes. I've seen him drop balls.
Laughing when we're losing.
You know what I'm saying?
I think people pinpoint that Titans game. That's why.
And I'm not trying to downplay him. You know what I'm saying? I think there is a role for him, but I'm not on that hype for some reason. I want to be, but I'm not really on that hype with Matt Collins.
I agree, Twan. I think the only reason I haven't been critical of him is because I want him to do well so bad. You know what I mean? Because he can be such a good fit. So I don't want to be critical on him, but like he hasn't really done anything that's been eye popping. He like Twan said, I'm not sold on him being our number 2. But there is a role for him.
Matt Hollins is a type of player that you gotta have Renfro, Waller, Adams, and he has to be like the 6th option, and he has to defeat that cornerback that is like the weakest link on their squad. You know what I mean?
And you know,
we can't expect them to beat the second string. I mean, second string, like their best cornerback or second best cornerback right now.
Yeah.
And I want to root, like I said, I want to root for him because I understand where he's coming from. You know what I'm saying? He's coming from, you know, a team that pretty much was only just had him for special teams, and this is his opportunity to show that he can be, you know, a real wide receiver in this league. But that just is just like another reason as to why I'm like, man, this is your opportunity, and what are you really doing with it? You know what I'm saying?
And this is perfect weather for Carr today, boys. It feels nice out here. Woo!
Hell yeah, there we go. And oh my God, the Colts, Jeff Saturday. What the fuck?
Fuck, man.
Yo, that's crazy. These are crazy scores. Just an update on scores, guys. Eagles are losing 13-3. The Bears and Falcons are tied. Jets and Patriots is 3-3. Commanders, Texans. Commanders are winning 20-3. The Rams are losing 14-17 to the Saints. The Bills are winning 16-10 against the Browns. The Ravens are tied with the Panthers 3-3, and the Lions are beating the Giants 24-6.
Shit.
Damn.
The Lions, that one stands out the most to me.
I think the Eagles too, bro. Like
I'm watching the Eagles game, so it's not such a shock to me.
And the Eagles, unfortunately, the worst thing that they have going is their run defense, and that's what the Colts are succeeding in, and controlling the clock. So they're running, controlling this little shit, dog.
Yeah, and the thing is with the Eagles is what I'm surprised is that they brought in 2 D tackles recently, Ndamukong Suh, and Linval Joseph to help them with the run defense, and Jonathan Taylor is fucking running all over them right now. That's crazy. Which, you know, Ndamukong Suh hasn't played a snap all season, so he's understandable. But Linval Joseph, on the other hand, my God, Matthew Stafford is hurt. Oh my, I just traded for this guy with Gabe, bro. I just traded this guy with Gabe, bro. Now I got 2 people in the fucking IR.
If Matthew Stafford's arm is gone and his career is over,
Derek?
Derek Carr will be on his way to the Rams.
This is crazy,
my, quit it, Ern.
God,
I'm fucking mad right now, bro.
What does Derek Carr really need? What does he never had that he really needs? He needs a quarterback guru as an offensive coach or head coach.
Mad as hell right now.
He doesn't want Baby Gruden. Well, maybe he does.
Why not? Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He'll be right. But I don't think they're gonna give up on Stafford like that.
Yo, the Rams would take Waller, bro, and the Rams be like, "Fuck them picks." They would take Waller.
We're keeping Waller, dog.
And McVay is the same kind of coach as Gruden, and that's the exact kind of coach that Waller needs.
Mad right now, bro. This is not even funny. I'm really mad.
Hey, calm down, Eric.
What the fuck? You know what? You know what's crazy, bro? You know what my team name is, which is so ironic? The team name on Dirty League is called the Glasses. Why? Because my fucking team is made of glass, and look at what happened. Look at what happened.
They're all glass players. They're all glass players.
All fucking glass players, bro. Carson Wentz got his job taken, got fucking injured. Tua had that concussion shit. Mike Evans got suspended that one time.
You should change it to Anthony Davis, I mean.
And now Anthony Davis is playing, man.
Yeah,
Anthony Davis is playing, man. Hey, what he went 38-16 the other night?
Yeah, he went off, bro.
Back to back.
Yeah,
We'll see what he does tonight, though.
Is Devonte playing today?
it looks like he is, but I haven't seen any full reports. Let me see. So let's go to the game. Let's go to game predictions. Let's see what's going on. Let me see. Hold up. I got a message. Sorry, Auntie Six sent me. Oh, the inactives. Yeah, what Twan said earlier. My bad.
Devontae's playing. They removed the
So
questionable from him.
Colton Miller is out. Zamir White is out. Sidney Jones is out. Jacob Hollister is out. And wow, 2 D tackles are out again. Matthew Butler and Kendall Vickers.
Well, at least
who's
Neil
out-
Farrell's playing.
Yeah, facts. And here we go with the Broncos inactives. Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, which is both of the receivers. Kwan Williams, their starting slot.
Thank you.
Marlon Mack, their backup halfback. Anthony Harris, their other starting safety. Andrew Beck, their fullback / tight end. And their D tackle, Ioma Awazurki. Awazurki. Oh, Awazurki. And that's it. So it looks like everybody else is playing, which, I mean, I'm fine with it. I mean,
Is there safety Simmons and them back for them?
yeah.
Yeah, they missed last week, so they're back this week.
Just Zeus is a healthy scratch. It looks like Sidney Jones is a healthy scratch. Colton Miller's hurt. Jacob Hollister.
A lot of
Matthew
Jacobs tonight, baby. A lot of Jacobs, baby.
A lot of Jacobs today. And let's go. USC is ranked number 5, baby. Yeah.
Go.
Go. Respect
Lakers
the
making a
Trojans.
comeback, baby, to the playoff. Let's go.
You know I respect a Trojan.
Anthony Davis just said,
Hey, the Trojans know how to protect.
yeah, baby.
Yeah. I have a question to all you guys. All right, with all these low score games, do you think the Raiders definitely hold the Broncos under 20?
Hell
I'm gonna let you guys
no.
go first. Yeah, hell no, I don't think so.
Hell no. Our defense is still our defense.
Hey, boo, let's not fight on air, boo. Come on now. 24-17 Raiders today, baby. Let's go.
Oh, okay. He said the University of Southern Crackheads. What the
Yeah, I think we hold them under 20. No, I think
that's
we
a
hold them.
possibility.
I think we hold them to 20. It's going to be
Okay.
20.
Okay.
The score is going to be, let's see, 3 field goals and a touchdown. That's motherfucking 16-20.
I wish I had money to bet.
We're losing her?
Have we won? What have you?
No, man.
What the? You can't kick me off my own show, idiot.
I forgot.
Oh, they're testing him out of concussion. Damn. I think he came back too early.
I hope you're wrong, Ern. I hope you're wrong.
Terrence said, "I think we're gonna."
Hey, you've seen the movie What's Love Got to Do with It, right?
Don't tell me that.
What?
I've heard that all week.
What's
Okay.
love got
With
to
Tina
do?
Turner and Ike
got
Turner.
to do? What's love got to do? Sorry, I was getting into. I forgot. Notre Dame plays USC this week. Let's fucking go USC. Let's take down
go.
the fucking fighting pricks. I mean,
Let's go
Irish.
to Notre Dame's.
Notre Dame. Yeah, let's go, Caleb Williams, baby. He is the next
Lucky
big
Charms,
thing, bro.
baby.
Pause.
Lucky
But
Charms,
yeah.
baby. Lucky Charms, baby.
I would trade Waller for the Bears, Komet, and a third and a fourth, and pay Jacobs, Moreau, and Komet with Waller's money. Ooh.
It's just
You know
so
what?
hard.
That is not a bad idea, low key, because Komet is a tight end. They're starting tight end. Which this is a trade that Chicago won't do, but
Is it-
just hypothetically.
And that's something that we have to talk about too.
Yeah.
I think Foster's contract is coming up too.
Yeah, it is, and that's why he said use the money. So trade Waller for Komet, which is a backup tight end, right? And then a third or fourth. So a third and fourth pick attached to that, and then with the money you use for Waller that you saved up, you pay Jacobs, you pay Moreau, and then Komet.
Which I'm not saying that Moreau's gonna demand, you know what I'm saying, a big check. You know what I'm saying? I don't think his market is gonna be, you know, huge. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm thinking 5 for Moreau per
yeah,
year.
he's still gonna get some money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
His
that time.
left knee worries me moving forward, though.
Damn, JT said Notre Dame is going to lose by 30. I ain't gonna say all that, but hey, fuck it. And here comes Terrence talking about the overall record, 50-36-5. Hey, all that matters is this week, man. We beat y'all. I don't give a fuck about record before. Whoever wins recently. Y'all
Where-
had the last win, but don't worry.
Where's it
UCLA
at?
last
Where's
USC
it at,
UCLA.
Eric? Where's
What?
it at? Where's it at? Where's the
I
game?
think it's in Notre Dame's house. Let me check. I don't know that. A second. They are playing Notre Dame in. Oh, it's in USC. Never mind. Yep.
I can't wait for the Warriors again.
But we're already going to the Pac-12 championship, so that's good. USC is in the Pac-12 championship. Let's win that.
Oh,
We might be in the national playoff race too. Yep.
Justin Verlander to the Dodgers. Let's go.
Yeah, he said SC. Hey, let's go. He said SC quarterback is going to have a Heisman game. Oh shit! And your
Bro,
running back is going
that
for
quarterback
150 on
looks
20K.
good, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey.
He made a couple of throws yesterday. I was like, that's fucking amazing.
ASC, I know you're a Dodger fan, but
yeah,
I've been hearing rumors that the Giants might be making some financial moves. You know what I'm saying?
You need Buster Posey back, boo.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
need Buster
We already signed Jock, and they said that's not it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna add Jock and something else. So I don't know. We might need a judge in San Francisco. You know
Jock's
what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
We might need a judge in San Francisco.
Oh shit! He said, Eric, your kids are at KFC asking for some lunch. Where are you? What the fuck?
Whoa.
Whoa. Now Eric wants to take JT's. I'm not taking his word. I said that we're not gonna win by that much. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be a closer game than 30.
Yeah.
But I do think the quarterback is gonna have a good game. He always does. That's why I agree with that. But I don't agree with the running back having 150 because we don't have Travis Dye out there.
Get that $6 special at KFC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I always used to go. Hey,
the $5 fill up
in high school. I used to go, bro.
I think they did some inflation on it. I think it's $6 now.
Yeah, that's the deal, bro. I'm telling you,
I'm hearing Aaron Judge is going to the A's.
Oh,
what the fuck? You guys don't even got money to pay me.
I don't even want to say what I want to say about the A's. I'll let Ern live today.
You walked into that one, dog. Come on.
How many championships do all of y'all teams
got? Here we go. That counts, but when the Lakers say that don't count.
No,
that don't count, huh?
Yeah, you guys always want to pull that shit out. That's why I pulled it out. That's why I pulled it out, because that's what you guys do.
Got 6.
He said SC quarterback needs another year. That's what I say. He needs to go back another year. It would be better for him because he would have a loaded roster in SC and will be considered a number 1 quarterback. That's what I'm saying. He needs to stay there another year. What you think of Xander as shortstop, Eric? Good thing we don't have a Bellinger. Yeah, Bellinger's gone. Sad to see him go, but it's time to move on from him. I think I would go after. What's that boy from the Atlanta Braves? I forgot his name. Fuck.
What position?
Yeah, I forgot. Shortstop from the Atlanta Braves.
Javier Lopez.
He was in the team before?
John Smoltz.
What?
He used to play for us?
No. He's a free agent this year.
Tom Glavine.
Give me a second. I got you right now.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
John Rocker.
No. Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson.
There you go.
That's somebody who I'll take. Or, I don't know how Michael. I don't know how Michael feels about it, but Carlos Correa. That. I know he cheated, but we need a guy that comes to play in the playoffs and that has that demeanor in the playoffs and talk shit. That's Carlos Correa, bro.
You know what's sad? They're gonna put Lux next year there.
Yeah, fuck.
Gavin Lux.
The Angels are making moves. I'll give them that. They went out. They traded for a really good player over there, and then they got Anderson from us. Sloppy seconds.
Trout's a curse, dog. Trout's a curse, dog.
Hey, as long as y'all got David Roberts, y'all good.
Hey,
hey. That's a sensitive topic, Twan. That's a sensitive topic.
Hey,
I was going to say Twan.
Let's not break up online, boo.
Hey, I'm trying to be supportive. You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all got Dave Roberts, y'all good.
That shot's fire there, boo.
That's crazy.
Hey, look. All I know is Dave Roberts. Even though he's doing bad, he still has so many wins over the Giants the last 2 years. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Yeah, in the playoffs and in the regular season.
And they had the best record. We knocked them out.
Don't even get me started on Earn.
Hey, was that the year that you guys won the championship?
Oh god,
Oh,
we won
no.
2020, baby. Let's go.
Look at the.
Hey, they were supposed to do it this year, but what happened?
How
You
much?
know,
How much was you guys' payroll?
You know, shit
Hey,
happens. You know, like when the NBA team gets 73 wins and 9, and then they get beat by 3. You know what I mean? Shit happens.
Hey, they mess around and lost. They lost to the team in the basement. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
They lost to that team next door to them. You know what I'm saying?
73 and 9. You're supposed to win the
Hey,
championship, Ern. You're supposed to win.
But was it as bad as being the regular season champions and getting knocked out in the
It's
first
happened. It's
round?
happened in baseball. It's happened. It's
In the
happened.
first
It's
round,
happened. It's
You
happened.
guys play half of your championships for the Warriors came from Cleveland,
It's
bro.
happened
The
to the
shitty-ass
Mariners.
Cleveland
It's
team,
happened
bro.
to the
I
Mariners.
only had
It's
LeBron
happened. It's happened.
and maybe Kyrie. Relax. You didn't beat anybody important.
73 and 9, dog. You guys had the
Okay.
best.
And they
You
came
guys
back
beating
3-1.
The Bulls record, dog. The Bulls were 72 and 10, but they won it. They won it.
Hey, remember what Klay Thompson said in his press conference before at game like 4? Remember how confident he was? Damn, how that turned out.
That he won his respect. You know what I'm saying?
he got his respect in a 3-1 blown lead.
Where you at, Ern? Where you at?
Hey, I'm over here just shining up my rings and shit. You know,
Oh.
just listening to you
my
talk.
God.
That's all.
Hey, if you guys could do me a favor, hit that like button.
I'm sorry. I'm just shining up my new rings that weren't made with fucking with the gold.
Show
from
me the
gold
ones
rush.
that you won in Golden State, actually, not in San Francisco.
Well, Golden State, San Francisco, and Oakland, and all those places are in Golden State. So yeah, all of them.
They're like the Niners.
No, the Niners left San Francisco. We went to San Francisco. It's a difference.
Oh, okay.
What the hell are you doing over there? You about to make some butt naked breakfast for
I'm
you and
making,
Twan, like Melvin on Baby Boy or
I'm
something?
making carne asada fries. I got the 2 chilies going. I got the carne
Fool,
asada.
you don't know how to
thing.
cook.
I got the Ninja
You
air
make-
fryer ready
You
for
opened
my
some
fries.
cans of Hormel beans, and you talking about you making carne asada fries.
We gotta beat the donkeys, baby. I go to work tonight. I'm gonna be like this with my bird chest. What's up, motherfuckers? Yeah.
Hey, Mike ordered some McDonald's fries on DoorDash. Need warming up a can of beans. He gonna pour the can of beans over the McDonald's fries and call it carne asada fries.
Shout out to Balboa. What's good, Balboa Raider? What's good, Big Worm?
Let me tell you the cheat code on getting McDonald's fries.
Hey, Julio, I could snipe you from
What,
over
no
here.
salt?
Man. You better calm
You
down.
order no salt because that means they have to actually cook.
You have to make them
bitches.
fresh.
They got to make them fresh because they're already pre-made salt. So that whole, because McDonald's fries, if you don't eat them right then and there, they ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So you having a DoorDash dude carry your fries from wherever McDonald's to your house, it's a done deal. So you order them with no salt, and they'll be all right. And everybody at the house.
Try that.
So if you need to sprinkle salt, go ahead.
I gotta try that.
They say I'm using Burrell's ground beef.
Shout out to Ozzy.
That
What's
frozen
good?
ass
Shout out
ground
to,
beef.
shout
What
out
up,
to
Ozzy?
Pyro. Shout out to Balboa. What's good? He said, yo, I see and salute Juice, man. Salute Twan, salute Ernst, salute Mike G. Yo, what y'all think about a bridge quarterback for a year? And then Shelder Sanders next draft. What is Shelder Sanders from? That name is very familiar.
My thoughts, because there's more people on this panel. My thoughts is the bridge is already on this team.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the guy from the quarterback from
Barber.
Jackson State, from Deion Sanders' team.
Shador?
From Jackson State. He's talking about that
yeah,
quarterback.
his son.
Shador Sanders. Yeah, Shador Sanders. Yeah, that's
Shador.
what he's talking about.
I would have to take a look at him before I can make a comment on that.
I need to look at him. But his stats look good based on his stats, but I have to look at the eye test too. But 32-6 is not bad. 32 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 3,000 yards already.
You would have to with someone like that because again he's not playing SEC. He's not playing SEC.
And that's the
You know
thing.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's playing.
Does he look good to me, or is that me?
He's playing. The black colleges. So his numbers are going to look good because they're playing well. But you have to really look at the tape to see if he's spinning the ball and everything else that you want to see out of a quarterback. But yeah,
Oh, that's his son.
yeah, why not?
that's
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it's his son.
Oh, but yeah, Sean.
He has two of
Oh,
them.
yeah,
He has
yeah,
two of them there.
Okay, I got to see some tape on him. But yeah, it's just the level of competition kind of scares me because it's like he's not playing high level competition. But hey, he's looking pretty good. I mean, I just got to see him for myself. I have to go look at tape. But I'll look into it for you, Balboa. Rattler or eight hookers lunch. Rattler went off. Rattler 6 touchdowns, 420, bro, and they won. They beat the number 5th ranked Tennessee. But Hooker didn't play bad, bro. He had 3 touchdowns, 327 yards, no interceptions. It's just he got injured. I think he tore his ACL.
That's my
Which
football
sucks.
team.
We were just talking about Hendon Hooker, man, and it sucks to see him go down like that, bro, because he's
Teddy
25.
Bridgewater, I'm telling you.
Bro, he looked good though, man. Fuck.
Teddy Bridgewater looked good in Louisville too.
Mike over there making his cheese with American Velveeta
What
cheese
cheese
slices.
you using, Mike? He said, "What cheese you using, Mike?"
Oh shit, it's in the fridge. Let me check.
No, he's using Borden American cheese slices.
He under Tom Brady too, but I feel you, Twan. Good looking out, SC. Yep. So who we get second round now, or third round? No more quarterbacks on those rounds. I mean, if you go quarterback, I think it'll be second or third round.
I'm not going.
But I would go D tackle. This is my list of positions. D tackle number one on my list. D tackle. Number 2 on my list, linebacker. Number 3 on my list, corner. Number 4 on my list, offensive line, and then number 5, a quarterback.
I got the government cheese, dog. That block cheese, baby. Nah, I got that Fiesta. I got that Fiesta Kroger cheese, dog.
Fiesta.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay. Hey, we cooking. I already ate, so I don't do anything.
Yeah,
But
I gotta put mine together. I'm about to make
oh shit.
teriyaki chicken.
Oh, hey, don't worry. We about to.
We
end
got some
this
time. We
season.
good. We good.
Yeah. Yep. Hooker's a product of the system. He's in the offense they run is very fast paced. Yep. And keeps the defenses on their heels and exposes the weak points. And that's what McDaniels likes to do, which he's not doing this year. But and that's why I would have loved him. I think another quarterback that could go into a system like this is Bo Nix from Oregon, because the guy runs a lot of RPO stuff like that, and that's something that McDaniels does like to do a lot, believe it or not. But yeah, shout out to the Raider Room. Jay Taco was good, man. I just made it in time. If you guys can't hit that like button for me, I'm eating my Lunchable. There you go, man. Stack them up. You already know what it is. Josh McDaniels and Dave Roberts, same thing. Fuck you, Cool Kev. Hey, don't disrespect Dave Roberts, boy.
Kick Cool
Right?
Kev out, man.
Damn, man. Y'all cooking and Eric ordered some McDonald's. I didn't order McDonald's. D tackle, defensive end, linebacker, cornerback. See, look at this is the thing. If we get rid of Chandler Jones, I would go Will Anderson.
No, you can't get rid of Chandler Jones. We don't have it out in his contract yet.
Then I would go Jalen Carter. I'm just saying, if somehow, some way, they get rid of him, then I would go Will Anderson. But I would go technically Jalen Carter. He needs 2 years, not a day one starter. Give him the Pat Mahomes treatment. That's what I'm thinking too. Regardless of what quarterback we bring in, needs to be a backup. Needs to be tutored. He's a second-day pick. He's better. Hendon for me though. Hendon just best wide receiver in country. And that's what I'm saying. No matter what, if it was Hooker, Will Levis, anybody, they gotta sit behind regardless. Because I don't think none of these quarterbacks could start day one except for like CJ Stroud, maybe Bryce Young.
I'm kind of mad we didn't get Andre Cisco. I just random thought. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Huh?
Who is that?
Safety.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He I think he's with the Jaguars, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good players that we missed out on, man, which sucks. Which we could reminisce, but that'll piss me off.
Yeah.
It'll piss me off to see how many players we passed up on every single pick. Fuck,
But you also have to remember these players that go other places like Javon Holland going to Miami and looking good. Would he look that good over here with the Raiders? Would it be different if Trayvon Merrick was there and Javon Holland was here? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
These players, they have to go into the right system. It's not just all the talent of the player, and it's not all just the system. It has to be the right combination for everything to work out.
Yeah. No, and I was just saying Andre Cisco because I think that Andre Cisco, outside of because we got Merrick, but I think if we would have got Andre Cisco and Merrick, we would have been set in the backfield.
Yeah.
We wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be, and I hate to say it, well, for me, I kind of miss Abram. You know what I'm saying? Just for what he brought to the table. But if we had Andre Cisco, then it would have been really easy just to get rid of Abram. You know what I'm saying? And I think we're Harmon is playing okay. It's not like he's not playing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's playing lights out, but he's not even playing. He's like right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? He's not playing lights out, but he's not playing like completely like. You know what I'm saying?
He's playing like B minus C plus.
Yeah, but we still eventually need. Again, we're trying to get young. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to, build some. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what Palomar is going to do. We don't know how that's going to pan out.
Yeah.
We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Farley's there, but we don't know how that's going to pan out. So there's just a lot of unknowns there. You know what I'm saying? So when he said safety, I was just like, yeah.
I feel you. Brian Branch round 2 or inside linebacker Henry 2. But I want Branch if we could get Devin Bush at inside linebacker free agent. If we could get Devin Bush, that would be amazing. Another guy that I've been looking at is the edge off of Kansas, Lonnie Phillips. He's one of them that I've been looking at too from Kansas. Kansas has had a pretty good football team, believe it or not, and they're usually a basketball team, like in March Madness and stuff like that. But their football team is all right. Besides that, yeah.
Question,
Mhm.
because I know people are talking about defensive end. What if, and these are all hypotheticals, right? What if Coons comes in next year, kind of like, you know what I'm saying, comes in kind of looking like, and I'll use this example because I think we're all excited about it, but then he didn't end up coming to the team. He comes in looking like, built like Nicholas Morrow. Remember how Nicholas Morrow came in? He was small. Then all of a sudden we're seeing, off season, pictures of Morrow. It's like, hey, is he actually going to play middle linebacker? Because he looked like he got a little bigger. Like, what happens if Morrow gets on that program and just gets yoked? Could we use him? You know what I'm saying? More. You know what I'm saying, on that Chandler Jones side, because like usually on this defense you have one that's lighter than the other side, right? And that's why Chandler Jones is on one side and Max is on the other side. So, will we need a defensive tackle still? I mean, not defensive tackle, defensive end. Sorry.
At that point, you would have to look at Kuntz and give him a start and be like, let's see how you do, and then based on that, then you could go about it with maybe free agency or a trade deadline. But besides that, if Kuntz comes into play, man, and shows something, bro, I think you keep a guy like that, a young guy that is getting better and stuff like that. He just hasn't had too many snaps this year, and that's what kind of sucks, right? You don't have that much of a overall understanding of what's going on, but like a lot of these guys don't get that many snaps, right? Neil Farrell, all these guys, some of them become inactives, and that's what sucks to me because it's like, how am I gonna evaluate a person moving forward when I can't even see them on the field because you don't allow it to, right?
Yeah.
In my opinion, if he does, do all that in the offseason, stuff like that, and comes back next year and ready to work and stuff like that, I think you take a look at him. And regardless, I think Chandler Jones stays just because of that contract, unless he retires. And if he stays, then see what Kuntz got under him. Let's see if he learned with the Chandler Jones knowledge, McDaniels, all that, and then next year give him more snaps. Maybe that's what they're waiting for, right? I don't know what they're gonna do with him, but I would personally give him a lot of more snaps because I like that.
Yeah, my hopes is that and this is just wishful thinking. My hopes is that he's he's in the slow cooker. You know what I'm saying? He you know what I'm saying? He's just sitting there waiting for his chance, but he's soaking up whatever he needs to get on the field. Of course, I've said it, I've said on lives that I think Kuntz is in the doghouse just for certain things that he's
Yeah.
done. You know what I'm saying? We seen the video in practice where, McDaniels was yelling at him because he was getting too close to DC. And then, you know what I'm saying, we seen the couple of plays where it was like, Kuntz, what the hell were you, doing? So my hopes is that he's just, in a slow cooker. Because
Yeah.
again, is it smart? Well, I'll say it like this: is it smart to have Kuntz out there and not have Chandler Jones out there with all the money that he's being paid? You know what I'm saying? Like you lean towards the guys that you're putting hella money in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to be on the field. So I understand that aspect, but I think I agree with most of everybody is that we would like to see a little more, sprinkled here and there of Kuntz.
Facts. And I know Ernest got to get going, so and then we're 30 minutes away. Well, 35 technically minutes away from kickoff. At the end of the day, even though we're doing bad, it's still Raiders football. It's always good to see Raiders football. Fuck it, football's football. So I'm gonna give you guys the floor, each person, and let them know where they could find you. And what do you think is gonna happen today? Any hot takes? Any MVPs? Anything? And we're winning or losing or yeah. And I see in the chat, yes, shout out to egalitarian teen raider, was good, man. Good to see you guys, man. Hit that like button. Shout out to everybody. Julio was good. Joel E was good, man. And I think a lot of us are on the same page with D tackle in the first round, but
I'll go
besides
first
that,
because I gotta go. So I'll go first.
oh yeah, go ahead,
My
Michael.
bad, my bad, E. My bad,
good?
my bad. Hey, look, simple. Feed Devonte Adams, feed Josh Jacobs today. Let's see these rookies. The Denver Donkeys fucking really suck. Don't listen to Ern about the last drive. Russell Wilson looks so good. Oh my God. So 24-17 Raiders all day. You already know every week. Hey, we already know, man. No matter what, we're Raiders till the end, baby. So shout out, fellas.
Yes,
Much
sir.
love. See, thank you very much for inviting me, brother.
Of course, brother. Always. You already know, man. Let's get this W.
Ern.
All right, Mike. Have a good day, sir.
Yep.
Huh?
And Twan, what you think? What you think, man? What's your thoughts and stuff?
It's going to be interesting. I think the inactives for me kind of showed a little bit. I still I do the pick'ems with Sultan, but that's on another show. But with KJ Hamler and Jerry Jeudy not there, I think they're really going to rely on their running game. And I'm talking about the Broncos. And we just need to buckle down and stop the run. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they have, they still have some weapons in the passing game, but they're limited. And I think that might actually help our defense, as bad as our defense has been playing. And that's probably the best thing that I can say is, we need to stick to schedule on our side. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this, like I've said almost every week, McDaniels, please keep it simple. Don't overthink it. You know what I'm saying? And if he can get out of himself, I'll say it like that. If he can get out of himself, I think we might like the results on the field. I am hopeful that we like the results on the field, but all that has to come into play. Our defense again has to stop the run, because I think that's how they're going with these adjustments. I think that's how they're possibly going to try to attack us. Of course, they can attack us passing, but I think their running game is probably more established than the inconsistencies that they have, or whoever they're going to line up, receiver wise. So that's my take. Connections. If you want to connect with me, you can connect with me on IG. Twan, you know what I'm saying? It's so nice. You got to say it twice. TWUAN,
Yes,
TWUAN.
sir.
And then, you know, YouTube, you know, just connect with me, Raider Twan. Hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Just because if you like my takes, you know what I'm saying, on these other lives, just go ahead and subscribe to Raider Twan and trust me, I'll pay it forward to you somewhere in the future. Um, please be a donor. Please be a donor. That is all. Thank you guys so much for all your love. I'm sorry for coming in late. I had some,
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
but I'm glad that I caught you guys to talk a little football and everything
Hell
else
yeah.
for real.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
sir.
Hell yeah. Hey, Earn. Let them know, man. Let them know what's going on. What's gonna happen today, man?
Uh, uh, what's love got to do with it?
Oh fuck. I knew this shit was coming.
Twan, you know the reference, right?
Fuck my life.
What's love got you talking about the song?
Nah, the movie Ike and Tina Turner.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you know like how Tina Turner was basically Ike's bitch and used to beat on her all the time for like hella years, and then like she finally beat the brakes off him in the backseat of a limo, right?
Yeah.
So Denver's been our bitch like for the last 3 or 4 years, right? Yeah, we've been beating on them for about 3 or 4 years, and I just have a bad feeling today's going to be our limo ride, bro. So that's where I'm at with it, bro. I just have a feeling we're going to take that limo ride today. It's not going to be pretty. Yeah, I just don't get. I don't have a good feeling about this one, bro. I just don't. Everybody could want to kick me out and all that shit, but I don't have a good feeling about this one. We're probably not going to win this game. I don't have a feeling about next week. And just yeah, we can take it week by week though. I'm not going to give a score prediction. Yeah, you can find me Westside Media, YouTube and Instagram. Uh, sometimes the Darrell Wifey House. I don't know. Gordo Mama House, FAKC, both of his mama and his baby mama house. But anyway, yeah, go Raiders. We got this.
Oh, I don't even know what to say after that. Look. All right. Look. I know it's a tough time, but what do I always say? Tough times never last, but tough people do. And I know some way, somehow, after all the shit that's happened in the last week, all the shit in the locker room, everything, and the press conferences, hopefully they a lot of them show why they're tough and coming to Denver and beat the brakes off these fucking pussies. All right, look, all I want to do is win. We might not even, you know what? I'm just talking out my ass at this point, bro. I can't even do a speech after what the fucker just said, bro. That shit threw me straight off fucking guard with being at a bunch of people's mama's houses. Look, look, look. As much as the season looks like it's over, and it probably is over, I still want to go in out with dignity and pride, and I want to win. So hopefully we win today, and hopefully we win a couple games moving forward, and we don't get stuck with 2 or 3 or 4 wins. Because if we get stuck with 2, 3, 4 wins by the end of the season, I am probably going to hibernate into a hole and probably pour a bunch of water in there and probably drown. Because I do not want 2, 3, 4 wins, because then I get PTSD and trauma from fucking what happened with Lane Kiffin and Dennis Allen and all those fuckers. So look, let's win. Let's go into Denver. Let's at least have a smile on our face and take care of business today. And then in the post game, I'll be happy go lucky and be like, let's go. We won. Fuck it. We won. It feels good. It feels good to win, regardless. It feels good to win. So hopefully we win. So far this weekend has been amazing because USC has won and we need to win now. Raiders need to win. And let's take care of business and let's do it. I think that today, I'm gonna say they try to bite on the run because they know what Josh Jacobs is capable of. So that opens up the pass. Hopefully, Derek Carr is on the same page with these guys today. And I think Derek Carr, hot take. This is a hot take, which means it's not going to necessarily happen, or maybe it does, but it's a hot take and a bold take. Derek Carr will have 300 plus yards and 3 touchdowns today. I think so. I think it's possibility if they got their priorities straight and everything straight, but I don't know. But it's a bold take, hot take for a reason, right? So fuck it. Might as well throw one out there. But anyways, SC going to down and Lunchables and Capri Suns. Facts. All spiked. Besides that, you can find me the S Experience. You're here today. We hit 1.56, so we're growing in numbers. We're closer to 1,600, and we're closer to 2,000, and that's all I want. Illuminors at left tackle? Yes, never mind. I'm gonna shoot myself. Anyways,
Wonderful.
look,
Wait, Illuminor's at left tackle. Oh my god.
that is fucking hell. Hopefully that's not true, and if it is
Hey.
true, I'm probably just gonna cry.
Hey, that's a sweet and sour moment. You know what I'm saying? hey,
Hey, watch him ball out over there though.
Hey, at least Mumford would be on the right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's how you just gotta take it. You know what I'm saying? It might be sour on the left, but at least it'll be so much sweet on the right.
Stupid.
Hey, sweet and sour.
Our offensive linemen are like Sour Patch Kids.
Hey, for real.
Look it. Hopefully we win, like I said, and you can find me the S Experience, aka boy Eric, also known as Eric, right? My IG is s.c one underscore experience, all lowercase. Besides that, you can follow me on Twitter at s. What is my Twitter? Fuck. See, that's
Oh
how you
my
know. I don't know
god.
SEXP21, just like that. You'll see me pop up.
Motherfucker, that
but
is
I
way
don't
too
tweet
much
that
for
much.
motherfuckers be trying to remember to go to your Instagram.
Fuck you. And then if anybody plays Call of Duty out there and wants to be on a tryhards team like me, hit me up and I'll give you my Activision and shit. And besides that, I also play Madden shit. So if anybody wants to smoke on that, also I play yeah, that's about it. FIFA too, if anybody got FIFA. But besides that, let's get this win. Eric, post the links. I don't have the file up to post. Fuck. Let me see. Let me put the Discord and then I'll put and then we're simulcasting on Earns, and Earns is in the description. Earns stuff is in the description. SC, invite people, copy link. Here is the Discord link, y'all. Make sure to join that. This is the best way to reach me and Instagram. Right there. Right there. Give me the Activision ID, SC. Hit me up behind scenes, but it's ST triple I, so STIIIZY underscore 2K. So Stizzy 2K. Yes, Stizzy is based on the shit I smoke. Yes. Okay.
You still smoke virgin cigarettes. You smoke
Okay,
Virginia
look,
Slims when you smoke a
you
cigarette.
smoke a bunch of whatever the fuck that is, bro. That looks like construction paper that a kid drew on. All right, look. All right. Anyways, but that's the Discord. That's the best way to reach me. Look at that shit, bro. It looks like fucking what is that? Canadian bacon, bro.
Hold
Wait,
on, let
what
me
the-
show you something. So when you take them out of the package, look. So it's basically like a backwood. But I already took the one off of that one. Hold on.
Oh, I gotta give
I'm-
Ben my Activision too.
So this is the package. I'm gonna open it in front of you. Open it. And then when you take them out, so it has a backwood in it, but every one of them is wrapped with an extra leaf. So you can peel that leaf off. And then I still have a cigar that has a leaf on it that I can unroll to use. And I have a extra large leaf where I could put hella weed in this motherfucker and roll it up. And they're like $8 a pack for 5 of them. What you mean cheap ass shit, nigga? This is baller shit. What you mean?
Hey, fuck out of here. Hey, but he said that kind of did look like bacon. I'm telling you, it looked like bacon. But anyways, y'all, this is the S Experience, man. Have a blessed weekend. Remember, don't drink and drive. And if you need an Uber, hit me up. I got you. I never want to see anybody. Also, donate. Donors, like Tuan said, man. Please, you can save a life out there, man. That's an amazing thing that you could do, man. Yeah. Let's get this win today. Just win, baby. I don't know if I'll do a post game today. Do I feel like doing 2 lives today? Yes, people are gonna come. I already hear it in the chat. Hollywood. Anyways, we'll see what happens. I'll do either a post game today or post game tomorrow. Depending on what happens. But besides, well, not depending on what's happened, but depending on where I'm at, if I'm in the house or if I'm not in the house, or if I got plans late at night. You feel me? Whatever. But anyways, yeah. That's it. That's enough of me talking. This was
How late at night can you be out? Chuck E. Cheese closes at 9. I'm
Listen,
sorry, go ahead.
motherfucker.
You serve beer though.
Yeah, fucking Jabba the Urn. Getting me fucking mad, boy.
All right.
Don't make me go on Black Saturday. Don't let me go on Black Saturday and roast
please
your ass,
come on.
boy. I
Please
will
come
go
on Black Saturday.
ballistic, bro. I will go ballistic on your ass.
Bruh,
You know what?
I would have to be. I would have to go light on you, though.
Daryl. I'm gonna hit up Gordo and Daryl and tell them I'm gonna be their lawyer on Black Saturday because they apparently don't know how to defend themselves. They need somebody to
They
defend
so
them.
dumb,
They
bruh.
can't. They're fucking pathetic. No, I'm just kidding.
Bro,
I would never defend.
they're just basic punching bags. That's all they are.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna defend. What the fuck do I look like? Anyways, but yeah. Like my outro always goes, tough times never last, but tough people do. And you guys are all some tough people, man. I appreciate you guys for joining me. My panel, everybody, Twan, Ern, Michael, I appreciate every single one of you guys for coming on, man. And until next time, y'all, remember to always keep it positive when nobody's looking, and also always be safe. And sometimes things are bigger than football, so always tell your loved ones you love them. And yeah, that's it. So, guys, until next time, guys, it's SC Experience, aka boy Eric, man, and me and my panel are out. Peace. Just win, baby. Let's go.